Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live-action Dungeons & Dragons show where our challengers are continuing on in their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. Joining me today, we've got RJ as Lontiel the Snapping Vine.
Hey, everyone, you came for the fun, but sorry, Scott, we came for the puns.
Oh, no. We have Emmy as Fess the Shield of Kellamore.
As a paladin, it is my job to punish the Gauntlet Master.
Why the heck do you... We have James as Vomstigabashi.
Vomstigabashi is Vomstigabaki and ready to Vomstigasmashy.
And we have Carrie as Lilith the Cold Song.
Puns, you say? I think I'm ready for a punning good time.
I'm your GM, Scott, and I'm in so much pain already. What the heck, you guys? Did you plan that? All right. Well, before we get going, everyone, if this is your first time here, welcome to the Gauntlet. We are about to play some D&D madness, where you, as the audience, get to join in the fun. You can do so by using the stream loots that are in the widgets below, and you can play cards to do stuff. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we do have an adjustment to the cards. I warned you last week that this was going to happen. The Rousing Speech card has been nerfed ever so slightly. So now, whenever you, oh my goodness gracious, Manic Pixie Travel coming in for 10 months. Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much again for your subscription. 10 months.
Right.
Welcome back to the tavern. Pull up
Hell
your chair.
yeah.
Wow.
I feel so old.
And also,
10
on that
months
note,
I've existed.
I noticed that this happened earlier, but Kidsen coming in for their subscription as well with 9 months on the streak. Kidsen, to you as well. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Welcome to the tavern. Pull up a chair. It is always great to have you. So yes, back to the bad things. The Rousing Speech card has been nerfed. Now, instead of giving every player a point of inspiration, you have to choose one player to give a point of inspiration to every time you play this card. It's still good, it's still powerful, but it's just a little less powerful now. About a quarter, no,
More
3/4.
balanced.
Yeah. Seeing a bunch of our old friends in the audience. So let me just say a really quick hello to, we've got Strategy Engineer, we've got Kidsen, Lachlan O'Leary, Zagmeister, Pierce Likes Things, Toast Times, and let's see, am I missing? Manic Pixie Travel, who came in with the sub, Leoric as well. Everyone, it is so great to see you. We hope that you are ready for a fun night tonight. Also, great news! Ladies and gentlemen, we hit 350 followers, which means we hit that follower goal of just 5. Every 5 followers, we're going to be giving away a pack of Streamloots cards, so we will be doing that at intermission. Another quick shout out to our current chat boss, which is Oddfawn, and she is looking very healthy right now. If anyone wants to try and deal some damage, you can do so by subscribing, by throwing bits our way, which also goes towards the players' coffers. Players, you are currently sitting at 2,901 gold and 5 silver, or 50 copper,
We are money.
depending on how you'd like to look at that. Now, before we dive into this, one last thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's our charity of the month. 5% of all bits tipped to us here at the Adventurers Pack go towards our charity of the month. And this month it is, Fess, or Emmy?
It is the Eden Reforestation Project. So the Eden Reforestation Projects are doing a lot of work fighting poverty, fighting global warming, fighting deforestation, kind of hitting it all in one. They're really awesome and cool. We've got them down in the widgets below. And like we were saying, not only do bits tipped to go towards the coffers of the players, they actually also go to 5% of these bits are going to go to them as well. They're really awesome. Please go give them some love.
Indeed, indeed. Well, folks, also a quick hello to Witch King 1 of 9 saying, hey all, had to park the Fellbeast. I think that's enough Relmoro before we get started. Ladies, oh, never mind, it's not. Caleb Love coming in with 300 bits. Caleb, thank you so much for the 300 bits.
Thank you,
My
thank you.
goodness gracious. And Mitchie UK, howdy to you as well. Pierce, great question. Does rousing speech still give adrenaline? It does not. So each player can only have 1 point of inspiration, and if you play the card and they've already got inspiration, I'm just going to give the card back to you. You can play it on another day. All right. With all of that, players, are you ready to dive into today's episode of The Gauntlet?
Oh yeah.
Yes, bring on the
Kill 'em,
blood.
Man's my right ass.
All right, now before that's happening, O2 Hail. Wait, wow, it still says O2 Hail. Playing, I think Pocket Change. We're gonna add some more. Adding, a total of 9 gold to your coffers, players.
Oi!
Pierce likes things / O2 Hail. Thank you very much. All right,
Thank you. Thank you.
so let's go ahead
Every
and
little
dive
help.
in.
Oh, we want that rapier. Oh, we want that.
When last
Oh, yes.
we met our challengers, you had defeated the Kuatoa Archpriest and the ever so persistent and annoying Invisible Stalker. As the air rushes by you, you find yourselves landing in the canyon that you are, I feel like I say this every year, oh so familiar with. You're in the canyon, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing that Lanteal still in her giant elk form that to a bird's eye view somewhat looks like a direwolf. It's odd, it's strange, but still in your direwolf form. Ahead of you, you see a hooded figure with a long gnarled staff with a gem encased in the top of it. They look up from their cloak, and those of you with the long vision can see them smile ever so slightly as you've encountered a mage. Now, at the start of initiative, again, Vom, for you now, the first time, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo!
As the players are rolling initiative to our audience, now the new thing that we do is players roll initiative once per show. Whatever they roll, that's what they get for the show. All right, Lanteal, how you looking?
21 GM.
Whoa, okay. I see what you're trying to do here. I see it. Right. Fess.
23, Gauntlet Master.
Fine. Okay. That's great. Whatever. Vom Stigabashi.
You're not going to believe this, but the Vom dice strike again. Natural 20
Hey!
for a 19.
Love it. Love it. All right. And that then brings us to Lilith.
Apparently, I'm the only one with the dice curse tonight. 9.
9. Okay. Well, the mage might actually get to do something. We'll see. We won't know. But first things first. Fess, you are up. Lanteal, you are on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
He's probably gonna hit me with range. But I don't want to run ahead too far of my friends because I'm looking pretty hurt. So.
We can see your thoughts, Fizz.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Let me hide those. I thought I hit hide. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably just fine. So I will run up right here.
All right, as you do that, Pierce likes things purchasing 14 packs of cards. Gosh darn. Really quick for our mods who are gifting out packs, a reminder that when that symbol shows up, you don't need to gift out packs. That is an automatic thing. Don't have him suddenly have 28 packs. Pierce likes things. I hope that you like what you got. All right.
I can see somebody else's thoughts, by the way. I'm not sure.
Everyone, check your thoughts. We might all be able to see your thoughts.
Yeah, I think that's as far as we're gonna go.
That is as far as you can
And I will hold an attack for if this mage is, or for anyone foolish enough to come within reach of the blade of the Shield of Kellenborg. That
Okay,
will be my turn.
that is it for Fess. Bring us to Lanteal. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, luckily for that pesky little one, he's just out of range of my full speed as the ilk. So I am going to lower my antlers, strut forward about, let's go 20 feet here. Actually,
Okay.
how far does that get me? Yeah, and also holds an attack if and so this enemy comes within range. So I'll hold my attack there.
All right. Bringing us to the four of you here from the northern cliffside. Zagmeister picking up some packs. Looking up, you see the large lizard-like face glistening in the sun, growing larger and larger as a young brass dragon steps out and peers down at you.
Oh no! It's our
It's
first
coming
dragon!
eventually.
It's our first dragon!
Oh,
It's our first dragon!
It's our first not a baby.
Yeah,
Let's
not a
specify,
baby.
you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Killed a
at
lot
least it's not a baby.
of baby dragons.
Really quick, Pierce likes things. I'm guessing that was for Lanteal. I realize, yeah, we changed that, but there's not a description for it. So that is an inspiration going to Lanteal, as you got a rousing speech from Pierce likes
Thank you,
things.
Pierce.
The young brass dragon stepping forward and raising, hey, goodness gracious, host time, giving us a toast time. Thank you so much for hosting the channel with a
you.
viewer popping in. Thank you, Toast.
Toast.
Thank you.
All right.
I do love me some toast. Have some
Yes.
today, in fact.
Well, let's burn some things now, shall we? As the dragon
But not the
opens up
toast.
its wings and launches into the air. Zagmeister, thank you so much for your subscription. 10 months at tier 3. My gosh. Well, dragon is then going to. It is 25 feet in the air. It is going to fly over. Oh, look at that! All that range it's got. It's actually going to fly and land on the ground here.
No.
As
no,
it lands
no,
on the
no.
ground, you see it rear up its neck, opening up its maw, and you see flame beginning to coalesce in its mouth. And rather than erupting in a cone, a beam of fire shoots straight forward. I need Fess, Lanteal, and Vom all to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Come on, Von Dice.
Natural 20. Boom!
Natural deal.
Natural 20.
What? Yes!
For a 19.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Here's the fun thing about a natural 20 on a dexterity save for me, Gauntlet Master. That's a natural 20 for a 30.
All right. Well, you all saved. I still need to roll. I'm just going to let you know, because the Gauntlet is an educational show. I need to roll my 12d6.
Oh my god!
Yes.
It's nice knowing you, Fess.
Uh-huh.
RJ is absolutely loving it. This is incredible, but I'm about to get burnt to a crisp. I know it.
Oh yeah. I am toast now.
You like dragons, RJ?
They're my favorite.
As you each
Come to the post
take
show.
20 points of fire damage.
All right.
That's halved.
That's halved.
Okay, I'm definitely no longer an ilk.
I am out.
As Fess goes down,
Hey.
your elk form fades, Lanteal, back into your regular lizard form. And that is it for the dragon. Pierce Likes Things has given Slante Lilith? Wait.
Huh?
Blanche.
Yeah.
Oh, Slancha Lilith. A potion. Lilith.
Ooh.
As this
Drink up.
Sweet.
beam of flame rushes past, you bring your arms up, and as they come down, shielding your eyes from the light, suddenly, oh, look at that! there is a potion in your hand. Let's see what kind it is. But as we are looking up what kind of potion you got, that is it for the dragon, bringing us to Vom. You are up. But before that happens, Pierce likes things, casting mass healing word.
Yes, Pierce. Wonderful.
I'm no longer toast.
Yeah, bringing
Things
us
like
to
this. By things, I mean us.
healing for a grand total of 9 points. Each of
Perfect.
you.
Enough.
Oh boy.
Live.
Vom, you are up. What would you like to do?
Did you prepare for
Okay.
dragon?
Oh, what to do?
Pierce
All
likes
right.
things saying that you are included in the things, Vom.
Good to know. All right. I know we had a plan, but what is a plan if not something to immediately abandon? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a total of 30 feet. I'm gonna use my aggressive bonus action to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 closer, and I'm gonna cast. What do I want to hit him with? I am gonna throw a guiding bolt straight into the face of this
Ooh.
impeccably dressed person.
Okay, guiding bolt coming to the impeccably dressed person. Is that a dexterity save from him?
No, it's a spell attack.
Oh, cool.
So, sorry, it's been a little bit. Need to look up my attack modifier. There we go. Ruppa. That'll be a 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's at first level. Sorry, I should have specified. Okay. 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 That'll be a total of 17 radiant damage.
Nice.
And the
God, I
next
love
attack
radiant
roll against that mage is at advantage.
Very nice.
With that in mind, GM, sorry, I've been waiting for a moment to ask a rules question, if I could.
Yes.
It's I can't cast spells as a beast. However, absorb elements has the casting time of 1 action
Mm-hmm.
when I take damage. Is there a time for me to use my reaction after I shape back into lizard form?
I
to
don't
cast that
think so
spell?
because the
I didn't think
damage is
so
what
either.
brought you into the
Yeah.
back into your lizard form.
Okay, just wanted to check.
All right. Vom, well done. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay. With that, it brings us to the mage, who, being hit by your radiant energy, staggers back slightly, brings his hand up to the top of his staff, and it begins to glisten and sparkle, and it travels down his arm. He just smiles at you as his arm vanishes, his torso vanishes, and he vanishes.
Yep.
I had a feeling.
Fight me, you coward!
Frick, this is 2 invisible rooms in a row. Or to use my frantic smite.
I still have fairy fire. I can try.
All right. And that is then going to bring us to Lilith. As you look at the potion in your hand, it resembles boba tea. It has a soft, milky look to it with small tapioca-looking bulbs in them.
Is there
And
a
with an
straw?
absurdly large straw.
There is not a
There's
straw,
straw.
but the potion bottle itself kind of comes up to about the size of the bulbs.
Alright, kind of look and go, this looks delicious. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
All right, and as you gulp it down, feeling the tapioca in your mouth, you bite down on one, and the second that you do, it becomes a frog that ribs out of your mouth. As that happens, frog after frog.
Oh, I missed my iced tea so much.
So that was that was a free action to drink that thing.
Am I incapacitated by frogs jumping out
No,
of
you
my
are
mouth?
completely fine. That it happened very quickly. You can still take your turn. It's
Alright.
just
Does it
unpleasant.
at least taste good?
The bit that actually went down had a nice sweet taste to it.
Alright, yeah. Guess frogs
I mean,
are
frogs'
after
legs
effect.
are nice, you know.
I'm a tiefling. I've had worse.
Michi UK saying, "Sick the frogs onto the dragon."
What's the
Not a
order of
bad
the
idea.
frog?
Alright. For my bonus action, after all the frogs clear out of my mouth, I kind of hack up a little bit, and the last one just kind of ribbit, like bounces away. I am gonna look up and be like, "Oh, crud, disappeared. Well, guess it's you, dragon." And I will put hex on the dragon from that I had up from the last room.
Okay, putting your hex onto the dragon.
And why not? I'm gonna blast it in its face. This purple
Okay.
energy just like goes out from my hand straight into its face.
Firing off a couple of, I'm guessing Eldritch Blasts.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. The first one is a 17 and the second is a 23.
Both hit.
Alright. Let's see. So one of them hits for 8 points of force and 4 points necrotic, and the other is 5 points of force and 3 points of necrotic.
Okay. As one bolt goes a little wide but catches it in the wing as it's slowly standing there flapping its wings on the ground, the second one catching it right across the jaw, it turns back, but is still looking completely fine.
Alright. Oh, that puts me in line with them. I can't back up anywhere. Well, I guess this is where I live now. And I'm just gonna pull out my rapier since it was stowed for drinking the potion. And oh gosh, I hope I don't get hit. Alright, I'm good.
Okay. Rapier at the ready. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Fess, you're up. Lantil, you're on deck. Fess, what would you like to do? You're currently still prone.
Okay, I will stand up and dust the blood. The dust off and spit some blood out of my mouth. Some ash just generally shaking off of me as I stomp over here. And I say, this will be a great challenge. And first, I take out my superior healing potion, which I believe is 8d4 plus 8 healing. Correct, Gauntlet
That is
Master?
correct.
All right, I'm gonna quaff it real hard.
All right. As you are
Just
quaffing that,
chugging that
Pierce
bad
likes
boy.
things, identifying the evil fire lizard. The young brass dragon has an AC of 17, a maximum
Nice.
hit points of 110,
Mm-hmm.
and has currently taken 20 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, this is so much more math than I anticipated. That is 2, 4, 6.
The tagline for Dungeons and Dragons.
Right?
D&D.
Much more math than
So
I-
much more math than I
I heal for 25 health points.
Nice.
Gauntlet
Very
Master.
nice.
Let me get this pulled up here. Awesome. Putting me at 34 hit points. And, yeah, you know what? What are his hit spell points for? I will look at the dragon and say, all right, then, it's your turn to go down, and I'll put my hunter's mark upon it, for it is now my prey.
Putting your hunter's mark upon it, for it is now your prey.
And, yeah, I think that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Lantil. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right. Having singed my bit of my my underbelly from that line of fire here, I'm going to deftly dance across the field to the back of Vom, and I'll be like, "Oi, where'd he go?" To which, hearing no response from Vom, I will look at the at the dragon, and weaving my hands to the air, muttering a few words in Draconic, I'm going to reach towards the sky and cast Moonbeam directly over the brass dragon.
Okay, Moonbeam coming down onto the brass dragon. Let me give you...
That'll be a 10-foot radius.
All right, and I'm going to give you an object to be your moonbeam.
All right.
10-foot radius, you say?
Mhm.
Boink.
To me.
Not normally that big.
That's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, sorry. I doubled 10-foot circumference, so 5-foot radius. My apologies.
No worries at all.
Hey, smaller.
That's literally the whole moon. It just appeared on the map.
So I will summon that over the brass dragon. Ooh, come on.
All right, you should have control of it now.
Yep, there we go. And at the start of a turn, I'll have to make a Constitution save. So that is my action to cast the spell. And yeah, let's go ahead and do we want to try and do that? For my bonus action, yeah, might as well just go big. Let's go ahead. No, I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna stand back to back with Vom there. I'll stay put. That's my turn.
Staying back to back to Vom, which then brings us to the dragon that at the start of its turn needs to make a con save, you say?
Yes, sir.
All right, and that is going to be a 14 on the save.
That will fail. It takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Nice.
14 points of radiant damage, GM.
14 points of radiant damage to it. I'm actually going to move that so I can... All right. So, as... Actually... Yeah, here's what we'll do. I'm actually going to do this, and... There we go.
Is this just that, the moon just gets progressively smaller?
Exactly. It's a waning moon. Okay, so the dragon, taking this radiant energy, looks down at you, Fess. And says,
So you invite me.
"No, little one. It is you who must go down." And is going to make 3 attacks at you. First with its bite. Ooh, but that is a natural 1 as it bites at you. Its second attack coming at you with a claw. Not much better with an 18.
I mean, that's quite a lot better.
I say that's a significantly better Gauntlet Master. That is just distinctly a better number. I might not be great at the math thing over here, but I can do that math real quick.
But it's bonuses.
I know.
That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Okay, and so it will deal 11 points of slashing damage.
All right, and I'll make my con save, which I make handily. Very good, very good.
All right, and with that, it takes to the sky and is flying 50 feet straight into the air. That will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Fess.
God darsh right it will. Okay. I'm going to use a point of adrenaline, please, Gauntlet Master.
Using an adrenaline surge to re-roll that.
That's an 18, which I believe does hit.
An 18 does hit.
Delightful. That is going to be 16 points
Ooh, nicely done.
of piercing damage as I manage to get one shot in before it flies away like a coward.
And after going 50 feet straight into the air, it will then go 30 feet over to get out of the moonbeam.
I don't like these enemies. They're getting smart. Don't
Yes.
appreciate it.
That is it for the dragon, which then brings us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to assume the answer is no, but there is presumably no sign of the person in the cloak that just disappeared.
None whatsoever.
I will think something that is very rude to say. All right, I'm going to spin around at the only target I have, and I'm going to throw out another guiding bolt at the dragon.
Alrighty. Really quick, is the range on Guiding Bolt 120?
It is.
Very nice. Alright.
Love that spell. God.
Whoopah. Okay, that'll be a 16, which I think misses.
It does miss. Michi UK playing, I think, the first legendary card we've ever seen.
Ooh.
What?
What?
What does it do?
Ooh.
Michi
Fancy
UK
things.
playing Hold Creature on the Brass Dragon.
Oh!
The Brass Dragon is now paralyzed for 1 turn. As it is paralyzed, 50 feet in the air, unable to move, it drops like a rock into the ground,
Oh my god.
crashing into a crater almost at your feet, Lilith. Yeah, no save, Leorc. It just happens.
Oh my god.
Um, And being 50 feet in the air.
Even as the guiding bolt misses, I'm just going to point in that direction and just be like, I did that! That was me!
Certainly did. I'll just look over and be like, cool trick, Mom.
Oh, Bob, that was amazing.
That's a new and interesting trick, Bob. You should do that on literally everything.
I know, I am honestly quite incredible.
Bomb the dragon
I'm
stunner.
very humble.
Okay. Wow. So that gets that. Vom, would you like to do anything else? Michi UK.
Oh.
Hot dang.
Woo!
Right, what do I want to do? Okay, let's... I guess just book it back the other way.
Booking it back the other way.
30, here we go. Well, and actually... Yeah, why not? Let's use my aggressive bonus feature and just run up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay. That's then going to bring us to the mage.
Oh.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
What super cowardly fun thing is he gonna do?
Wait, but he left. He's like,
He is defeated.
yeah.
He said, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, he saw
he-
us and was
Peace out.
clearly like,
He
the
took his
light
ball
on
and went home.
Lonteal.
Uh-huh.
Zagmeister
Take it out.
asking how much fall damage the dragon took. It took 18 points of damage for falling
Okay.
50 feet. Also, really quick, hello to Irregular Matt asking what tabletop application is this? We are using Roll20 to play our games today, with a whole bunch of other applications making the maps. And also, hello and welcome. Okay, so Lonteal, behind you, you feel the air begin to get colder and colder, and as you turn, just in time to see a massive eruption of frost. As the mage casts Cone of Cold, I need Lonteal, Vom, and Fess all to make dexterity saving throws as a 60-foot cone shoots forward.
Well,
I
it was me
apologize,
thinking
gents,
I
I'm
was
not
being
close to-
smart by getting out of there. Jesus.
I'm not close enough to help you, I apologize.
Sorry, GM, what kind of save?
That is a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh, good. I'm great at these.
I'm gonna spend a point of adrenaline to re-roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, instead of using the adrenaline bardic inspiration to this save. Oop, that jumped off. 15 GM.
1 second. 15. And Fess, what did you get?
Nope, that's not what I meant to say at all. 19.
19. And
Gauntlet
Vom?
Master.
1.
21. All right, you all save,
Wow.
so you
Okay.
still each take.
There's a lot of dice. I know this spell.
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
You each take 26 points of cold damage.
All right. Now I'd like to use
Well,
my reaction.
What?
I was going to roll a Constitution saving throw to make sure that I kept that spell up, but I'm just gonna go unconscious instead, if that's okay with you.
26
Gauntlet
on a
Master.
save.
26 on a save. That was 8
I
d8.
am down.
Okay.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, kids.
Lonteal using her reaction. Absorb elements?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements to gain resistance to cold damage.
Okay.
Woohoo! Oh
And-
man,
So
now
you take
I am a
13
popsicle.
points of cold
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
From just various foods today. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I need to make a
Toast and a
Constitution
popsicle.
save. So I need beat 13 on my con save. Okay. Yeah,
And a popsicle.
17.
Bits.
17. All right. And Lonteal, ooh, really quick, see.
Mhm.
Lonteal and Lilith, both of you still being able to see, even though a massive eruption of cold came about, the mage has not reappeared.
Greater invisibility.
Ah,
Oh,
I hate invisible
I would be
things.
offended, but I'm unconscious.
Ladies
so
and
I'm just
gentlemen,
dreaming of
Pierce
offending.
likes things, playing Lord of Chaos. So we're gonna go ahead and get
Why
the Wheel
not?
of Chaos spinning.
Why not?
I'd react, but I'm asleep.
We're gonna see exactly what is in store. First up is Fess, who is down. Fess, do you think you're gonna explode?
I mean, that would be a failed death save, so it's cool. Whatever.
Speedy! Hey, Fess!
Oh no!
Oh.
You would have had haste cast on you.
I am made of rage.
Next up is
I am no
Lonteal.
longer vengeance.
You
I
lied
am
still
entirely
faster.
anger.
Lonteal, I see you for the next,
Uh,
I believe
God.
it is 3 turns. Let me make sure that I've got this pulled up. You are under the effect of the Fairy Fire spell.
Yep. Sparkling.
Let's see here.
Twilight.
And while that is happening, we're going to get the wheel spinning once again, this time for Vom. Here's hoping for some of this healing.
That's a no,
Damaging charge.
Yeah.
Vom, that is a failed death save.
isn't it? Yep.
And the charge of the gauntlet has been reset to 1. That would have been 7 points of damage.
Aww.
And Lonteal, yes, that is that is 3 rounds for ICU. And last but not least, Lilith
Bring
coming
it on.
around. Ooh, it's taking its time this time around. Swapsies! Lilith, you are going to change places with. I need to reroll that. Okay.
If it's the mage, then you know where it is.
Suddenly, you find yourself in the corner of the canyon, a giant beam of moonlight coming down directly in front of you as you switch places with Fess's unconscious body.
It's a great spot. Enjoy it. It's
Here's-
just the best napping place I've ever napped.
So that was it for the mage, bringing us to Vomstiga. No, bringing us to Lilith. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Lonteal, you're in the hole.
All right. Seeing myself now in a new spot, I'm just gonna kind of like look around and be like, what? Just. Oh, crud. And I am going to. Can I go? Yes. I'm going to go here, and first, I am going to use my action to stab the dragon in the behind.
Okay. This is at advantage because it is prone, and if you hit,
Done.
this will be a critical hit.
21.
21 hits. So
Nice.
because it
Crit.
is paralyzed,
Yeah.
this is an automatic critical hit. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
So what does that mean? I rolled.
It's- It's as if you
Double
rolled
the dice?
a natural 20.
Double this.
Thank you, Pierce. Ooh, I suddenly got really dark. Hold on.
The sun has set on 1 p.m.
So,
Literally, not figuratively.
alright, so that is 13 points of piercing and 8 points of necrotic on the first hit.
13 points and 8 on the first hit. One quick second while I get my camera readjusted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 13 points of piercing damage and 8 points of necrotic, and that's what I thought. Pierce likes things after charging up the gauntlet, or charging up the charge, has unleashed a healing charge on
Yes!
Vom. Vom, you heal for 7 points of health,
Oh, then.
Yes!
and the charge of the gauntlet
Hey!
is reset to 1.
Alright,
The cleric is up.
that makes me feel better.
And remind me, that was 8 points of necrotic damage?
Yes, that was 8 points of necrotic.
All right, and was that dice doubled as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled 2 4s. And then I am going to pull my rapier out of its butt and stab it again.
All right, going at it and stabbing it a second time.
On the butt. You dropped the lead there, Gauntlet Master. On
No,
the butt.
that's not the lead. That's... Never mind.
The butt.
26.
A 26 hits. Go ahead and roll that damage again as 2 critical hits coming in at the dragon.
Just lead with the
Apparently, I
butt,
like
you don't
rolling
know.
numbers. So that is again 13 points of piercing and 10 points of necrotic.
13 points of piercing and 10 points of necrotic as you continue to just into the dragon. Though paralyzed, you can see
Into
that
its
it
butt.
stops breathing. It is dead.
What? Yes! Yeah! You're mine! We did it! we took out a dragon!
Wow,
Lilith
hey!
almost soloed a dragon.
Killed it by
Nice,
stabbing
guys.
it in the butt.
Okay.
It was the butt. It was vulnerable at the butt.
Apparently, that was where you hit it, not to the face. And seeing that my foe is vanquished and not being able to see my other foe, I'm a little annoyed by that. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Fess.
Hey, thank you.
All
There we
right.
go.
Healing word coming to Fess.
And
I've done so much this round.
that is
The service
6
has been
points.
great.
That is 6 points.
All right, I'm up.
That's,
All
that's
right.
all I wanted.
That is
All I
it.
was-
Anything else on your turn, Lilith?
Pretty good turn.
Yeah, no, that was a pretty solid
Hold on.
turn.
Hold on. I want to see how far I moved because I don't like being with it. No offense, you're my friends and all, but no.
We don't need to be physically close to like each other. It's fine.
Ah, dang. Well, you know what? Gus said that was a great napping spot.
Don't get too close to
I
that.
found a lot of them on this map. I've just been napping the whole room.
Mitchie
And,
UK, enjoy that.
yeah.
Enjoy that gift. All right.
That's good.
Well, that then brings us to the top of the round. Fess, you are up again, and Lontil, you are on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
I will stand up and spit some ice chips out of my mouth this time. Getting 15 feet of movement.
That's looking like the hockey player that she is.
Yeah, pretty much. 5, 10, 15. Feeling myself spread out. Actually, I'll go. And then, I will take out my second healing potion, which is just a regular one. Wait, no, it's a greater. It's a greater. I sold a regular. Which it is 4d4 plus 4, right?
Full.
Yes.
Yeah, 44 plus 4. Um. 18 points of healing.
Very nice.
And that will about be it. I'll just look very irritated. Wait. Can't do math. I can't do math. Yeah. Okay. And that'll be my turn.
And that is your turn. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
Caleb
there it is.
Love coming in with a Wheel of Chaos on Lilith. We're going to go ahead and get this wheel spinning once again. Let us see where this goes. Ooh, that was close. Recovery, Lilith. I believe
That's so good.
regain up to 3 levels of spell slots
Yes.
or 1 use of a class feature.
Oh my god, I am out of spell slots. It's amazing.
That's perfect.
So I get to pick 1 spell slot up to.
So
Wait,
you can
how does
pick
this work?
3 first level, a first level and a second, or 1 third level,
Copy.
as long as
Got
it equals
Okay.
3.
Equals the number 3. Got it. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh wait. Oh, It looks as though chat had me wrong on this. I'm so sorry. That was on Lontiel. At
Oh, it's
that text, Lontiel and Lilith looked pretty similar to me. Lilith,
Ah.
so very sorry. But
It's
Lontiel,
okay.
you also get spells back.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, that's
We
awesome.
both did it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Also, and I should note this for everyone, because some of you are starting to get class features. That is up to 3 levels of spell slots or a class feature. Lontiel, you could use this on a beast shape if you wanted to.
For sure. I think the spells are more impactful at this moment, so I'm gonna gain some spells. The question is, what do I grab? I've got 1. But with the greater invisibility over that, oh, I did the same thing last week. I'm having a whole. Sorry. I'm going to get a first and a second left. I think that.
All right, a first and a second. And Lontiel, it is also your turn.
Perfect. Do I have any sense of where that mage cast his spell from with passive perception of 17?
I mean, you did see the cone of cold erupt directly in front of you, so that was
Okay.
cast in about this area.
Okay.
That is the last possible idea that you have. Pierce likes things, giving Fess an adrenaline surge.
Okay.
Thank you. I will use it to try to yo-yo less, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am going to. Okay. I would like to turn around, ready my shield in front of me, and I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to hold moving my moonbeam to the next spot that I see the mage do any sort of magical effect.
Okay.
I'm going to try and suss out the point of origin, and as soon as I can tell where he might be casting from, I'm going to move my moonbeam to wherever that is, as long as it's within range of the spell, which is... you can use an action to move. It's 60 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So, that's my... That is... So that's my held action. 1 turn of Fairy Fire. Don't do anything but this action. Sure, let's beast shape. Let's buff up a little bit. Let's beast shape into an Allosaurus. Let's do that,
Yes.
All right, and
Dino
Lontiel
time.
coming back in with the form of the larger lizard. Let's see here.
Sweet. Oh my god. I missed
And
it.
I believe the Allosaurus is large, or...
Yes.
All right, so
Large.
boink. There you are, and let's go ahead and make sure. You should now have control of it, and we're gonna go ahead and get you...
Cool.
There you go. Okay, so
Yep.
really quick, toast times, heading off. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was great having you. Lontiel, is that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. As that happens, suddenly the sky above you begins to darken as shards of ice begin to rain down from the sky. And see here.
Hi, Tim. We're gonna go to the Doppler 9000 for the weather.
I need
Ah,
ooh.
Oh, what?
Pierce likes things casting counterspell on
Yes!
the Iceman.
Yes!
So this is
Yeah.
there has been an adjustment to this card, and this was actually done for your benefit, players. There is a save against this counterspell.
Oh,
Okay.
So he is going to make the save against the counterspell. It's a pretty high DC though.
Come on. Whammies, all whammies.
As the ice shards come raining down, they fizzle away into nothing.
Ah!
yes!
Oh, clutch counterspell. Oh my god. Okay.
It's only tropical weather from here on out. I demand my size from the concession stand.
Hey, I like the ice normally, as long as I'm the one throwing it.
All right, and I'm gonna get you your spell back really quick as I cleared that. But yeah, unfortunately, Lantiel, looking around, you had no idea where that cast came from.
I thought so. Okay, I thought so.
That's it for the mage, which is then gonna bring us to.
Did you skip
Oh,
Vom?
I did actually. Mage is that was the dragon that I took away. Vom, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right, nice and simple. I'm just gonna turn around from the dragon that I totally helped to kill, and I'm gonna down my own greater healing potion.
All right, downing your own greater healing potion.
All right. Okay. Okay. I regain a total of 17 hit points.
Total of
Nice.
17 hit points.
Awesome.
Very nicely done.
Very well, just.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's my action, so I can't really do much else. Guess let's spread us out a little bit. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here.
All right, heading on over to the edge of the cliffside there. Looking about, trying your darndest to find where this mage might be. All right. That will then bring us to Lilith. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Lantiel, you're in the hole.
Alright. I'm not a fan of these invisible creatures. They're vexing. Let me see. I am going to look over to my dinosaur friend and my cleric friend and see how far I am away from them. Because I feel like I may be a little too close for what this thing keeps doing. Stupid question.
Stupid answer.
Can I climb on top of the dinosaur that is laying in the crater dead?
The dragon?
Yes, dragon.
Yeah, absolutely. You can climb on top of the dead dragon.
All right, great. I'm going to pull a chrome, even though it's dead. I am going to come up here, and I am going to climb on the back of the dragon to try to get a better vantage point and get a little distance from my friends. And I am going to hold the Eldritch Blast for the direction that whatever magical thing tries to attack me.
Okay.
In that direction, I'll try to blast its face.
Direction for whatever magical thing comes your way. Fess, you are up. Lantiel, you're on deck. Vom, you're in the hole.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit more spry now, and as much as I want to stay away from my friends, since this bastard only knows how to do AoE like a coward who will not come and face me, I have to actually go find the damn thing. So we're just gonna go play hide and seek now. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Stop me if I run into it.
Okay, I promise. I will.
Will the moonbeam hurt me?
Yes,
Okay.
it certainly will.
55, 60. As I just
Okay.
take my whole turn walking up here, just with my rapier out, just, I will find you, you invisible monster. I hate you with all of my soul. My vengeance upon you. And that's going to be my turn.
All right. As all that is happening, Vom, Pierce Likes Things has played Potion Seller. And as you look about at Fess waving her sword around, like, all right, oh, what is that in your hand? A magical potion appears in your hand.
Oh,
Before
would
you
you look at
can
that?
get too much of a look at it, Lontiel, you're up. Vom, you are on deck.
Yeah, not much has been revealed to me since 6 seconds. So, can I use my action to make a perception check to look for any type of rustling in the grass, any type of disturbance that might give me some inkling of which way he might be standing?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Mhm.
I will let you know this is going to be a high DC.
For sure. Let me just double check stats because I believe perception's high. And as a druid, I get to use my awesome stats. Okay. Perception at this ad. That's cocked, but not going to help much. A 10.
10. Looking about, you have no clue as to where this
Mhm.
might be.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I got for my action and bonus action. I'm also going to move. I got 60 feet, so I'm gonna back up against the trees this way
Okay.
and kind of just settle, bundle up all the muscles, and get ready for some ring charge next turn. That's it.
Okay. As you do that, Vom Stigabashi, it is your turn. Looking down, this potion is appearing in a less of a potion bottle, more of a clear glass jar with a lid corked onto it. And the liquid inside is clear.
It's moonshine.
I was going to say, I've just been gifted a jar of moonshine.
Where's the still?
Right. Despite the temptation to immediately drink that, I'm going to try and think a little bit more tactically. I'm going to move into the center of this space here. And I'm just going to clutch my hammer, my holy symbol, and just growl, "Find him." And around me appears a horde of tiny orcs.
Yes.
All of them kind of holding up their hands around their face like this. Like they're sort of trying to create a pair of binoculars.
What is the range on that again?
Spirit Guardians is 15-foot diameter. So it's 15 feet around me in all directions.
Oh, so a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, sorry, not diameter, radius.
No worries. All right. As all of your little orcs pop out, and none of them seem to catch their eyes on anything.
Yet.
This is a tried and true method.
Mm-hmm.
This is written in the history books. This works.
True sight goggles they have.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the or unless you want to do anything else on your turn, Tom.
I'm good.
All right. That then brings us to the mage.
Come at me, you invisible bitch!
I'm so deeply irritated by the silence of thinking. It implies horrible things are about to rain from the sky or be shot at me from a distance or
I don't like
just
this.
generally coming for my face.
So, as Vom, you move and begin looking around. You all hear a soft... And directly in front of you, Vom, a small red flame appears, flickers, and erupts as he casts Fireball directly in front of you.
Yep.
I need
Yep.
Fess, Vom, and Lilith all to make dexterity saving throws.
25.
I
was
was
never gonna
waiting
be
for
good.
this. Zagmeister casting Counterspell on the Fireball.
Boom! God, our audience is amazing tonight.
You guys are the best! Oh
Um,
my god.
I was waiting for this one. The mage,
Oh.
using his reaction,
To counterspell.
casts Counterspell.
Oh. Anybody else have cards?
Rolling.
Another counterspell.
There,
Let's
it
do
is a
Keep
check,
going,
though.
Keep going.
It
This is going to be
it's
the swap
still,
season.
There's a lot of checks that are about to have to go
Yep.
down.
Yep.
Pierce likes things, playing Counterspell to counter the Counterspell.
Yeah.
Hot dang!
Oh.
It's Uno now. Everybody.
Okay,
The gauntlet is
so-
now just Uno.
Resolve the stack, Scott. Resolve the stack.
Oh gosh. Okay, so first, doing a check for the counterspell onto the counterspell. That. Yeah, no, that does it. So the counterspell is counterspelled. So the first counterspell have to do a check to then counter the fireball.
Fireball.
And with an 18 on the die, plus the audience's spell save DC, yeah, the fireball is...
Oh my
Counterspell.
God. Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
my saving was
Holy
great, but I
surviving
appreciate
this
not having to
mage
make it.
is-
Woohoo!
Ooh,
Oh my
okay,
God.
Okay, okay,
Literally.
okay.
The audience is our lifesavers tonight.
Well, that's going to be it for the mage, which then brings us back into the round. Lilith, you're up. Fess, you're on deck. Lonteal, you're after that. Vom, you didn't explode.
We're still in it,
Right.
folks. We got this.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. Because this is all I got. I'm gonna climb off of this guy. I didn't see anything. I'm gonna go here. And in case he's near me, freaking slamming my rapier against my shield. I am annoyed as hell as I cast Thunderclap. Hopefully he's around me and I hit something.
All right, as you cast Thunderclap, what's the range on that again?
I think it's only a 5-foot radius, but
5-foot
what?
radius. The wave of energy radiating out from you. The leaves blow, the grass flutters, nothing else is hit.
All right. I am going to yell at Vom and say, Vom, he's not around me. Maybe try the other direction. Between the two of us, we'll maybe find him. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, bringing us to Fess, you're up. Lonteal, you're on deck. Vom, you're in the hole.
Well, you know what? I did it last time. I might as well just keep doing it. Alright, just rapier out. Just hoping to run into this guy smack in the face, and then I'm gonna tackle him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mine's
Anything at all.
Nothing.
I also imagine Scott's just like loving the fact that you could be close, but you could be way off.
What are you talking about?
35.
He climbed part of the cliff and is on one of the sides.
40, 45, 50,
Nope.
55, 60.
You just
Nope.
hear echoing throughout the rest of the canyon. Polo, polo, polo.
You think you're hilarious, but you won't get a laugh out of me. This is not a good open mic location. And then I would end my turn.
And as you do that, Pierce Likes Things has played the boat card.
Yeah, let's turn it
Scott,
around.
You grow up on a boat.
Yeah, I grew up on a boat. What up? Pierce Likes Things asking if I've ever encountered a sea dragon. Well, I have encountered something that looks very much like a sea dragon. As I was accompanying a friend of mine, we were doing some scuba fishing. Although it was more snorkel fishing. We didn't have the full scuba gear, so we still had to come up for air. But we were snorkeling around a reef, and he had his spear gun. He hit a fish, and as is usual to happen, it didn't kill the fish, and the fish swims away, goes into one of the crevasses inside of the reef. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, we got a fish. I'm swimming towards it all silently. When I see him just, like, what in the world? And he pushes me back. What is going on? And I see that as he's reeling in the spear, it is fighting back. As he finally pulls it out, a moray eel has the front of the fish, and it comes out and looks at the both of us.
They're creepy. They'll lock eyes on you.
So creepy. So I've never run into a sea dragon, but that is the closest encounter that I had with something looking like a sea dragon, and that is a story.
I love his statement, like, I was out fishing like you do with my friend who had a spear gun. What? Is this a human statement, Gauntlet Master?
So, with that, Lonteal, you are up. Vom, you are on deck.
I can't think of anything better to do than do what Fess is doing with 60 feet of move. 10 feet here. And then 10 feet, 20.
As the larger Allosaurus just...
Yeah. 30.
I don't have any more branding smite. This is all I've got.
40. 50. 60? Just bellowing, just roaring as loud as I.
Oh, I wish the audience could see what I saw.
Oh, no!
You find nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
You were close.
Okay. I will. I will. Well, I will hold my bite attack, I guess.
Okay.
Until I see some sort of ruffle in the grass or in a disturbance in the force.
All right.
And with that, fairy fire fades.
Fairy fire fades away.
Obi-Wan Kenobi pops his head out.
Moonbeam. Moonbeam?
He's a disturbance.
No, I had fairy fire.
Oh,
cast
you
on
had
me for
fairy
the
fire
last-
on you. That's
The
right.
last 3 turns, and that was the 3rd turn. So I was just kind of
All right.
muddle around until that faded. So
With
I'm
that,
done.
Vom Stigabashi, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to kind of hoist my hammer with my horde of tiny orcs around me. It's going to go, Farouche! Charge! And we just rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just hoping to find something to kill.
As you do,
Come on.
rushing in, you hear sudden just as your orcs begin amassing around. You can't pinpoint exactly where he is, but you do see that your orcs are beginning to attack things.
But he's somewhere in that.
Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Entering in, does he have to make the save now, or is that on his turn?
That's on his turn. So either when he starts his turn there, or when he enters it for the first time.
Okay. So unless you had anything else you wanted to do.
No, I'm just going to continue going. But that's about it.
All right.
Going
That
to
then bring us to
continue
his
going,
turn. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
And that is a 14.
Sorry again. It's been a second. Let me check what my I think that's a fail, but let me
Okay.
just. Oh, that is my DC.
Ooh,
Ah.
all right. So he's still gonna
Save.
take some.
So he takes half.
Does that trigger my held action at all, GM? Is there
No,
any way
because
for me-
though he's taking damage, you can't see the point that it's happening.
Okay.
That'll be 9 necrotic damage.
Maybe
9
this
points
reveals
of
him?
necrotic damage, and I am going. Yep, and he has to make a concentration check. And he succeeds.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
with that,
Okay, this might be stretching it a little bit, and I expect the answer to be no. But given that he's like within the sphere of the spirit guardians, presumably you can, even if we can't see him, we can see where the spirit guardians are attacking a thing.
Like, could we get like a
So,
radius?
it is
Like,
kind of that thing
general
where
view?
I'm going with the rules that it's not gonna really reveal where it is, though he is able to take damage from it. I'll say you do know that he's in the southern hemisphere of it.
Oh, okay, right.
I can't imagine the swarm is just too thick to see through.
Yeah. All right.
They're really into it. They saw it and they were just really excited that the binocular thing worked. And so there's just little orcs flying everywhere.
The power of faith.
And this becomes difficult terrain for him, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, he's gonna move around. Yep, and he's gonna have to. So he's then casting another spell. You actually see a puff of mist
Oh, you
right here, as vanishes. Well, the vanishing vanishes.
go somewhere.
And he, let's see, that then.
Does that puff of mist trick? Oh no, I don't have it. Never mind.
Oh boy, he should have done this in a different order, but he was panicking a little bit. Yeah, then he's gonna cast a firebolt. Targeting Vom. So, that is going to be an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. So you all see a bolt of fire emanating from this general area.
Your
Yeah,
thoughts
James.
are in
Oh,
here.
I'm on GM mode. So I'm going to give 3 pings.
Oh, he moved.
All right.
In that
Alright.
general area, you see a bolt of fire shoot forward and miss Vom. That is it for the mage, bringing us to Lilith. You're up. Fess, you're on deck. Lontiel, you're in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I am going to do a combination of what I was doing and what Fess is doing. 5, 10. Do I run into him?
No, you have not run into him.
Alright. The ping was there, the ping was right where I'm at, and the ping was here. So, let's just try it again. And thunderclap right here.
Okay, thunderclap
Sword
where
on
you
shield.
are. What save is that?
Con.
He has to make a con save. So, as you erupt the thunderclap, you can see directly to the south of you a wave of energy push over. That is a 15 on the save.
That's the spell save DC. He saves.
Okay.
But I can see where the wave pushed, right?
Generally.
Well, it's within 5 feet of me.
Yes,
So,
so you can generally see. I'm not going to tell you where he is, but he is to the south of you. You can try and attack, but it will be at disadvantage if that's where he is.
oh, I can't do another attack. I'm just gonna yell
Okay.
out towards all of my friends and say, "He's next to me. One of these spots. Get him." That's the end of my turn.
All right. That then brings us to Fess, you're up. Lontiel, you're on deck. Vom, you're in the hole.
I would, but Kellavor didn't give me AoE. It's only just for smashing and smiting and hitting things generally really hard, Lilith. So I'm just gonna walk right over here
Well,
and hold an attack in case he decides to run past me or something, and I just feel it happen, but
Okay.
doubt it.
That is
Just try and look
then-
intimidating, like he's not gonna pass this way because I look so scary and filled with absolute deep and righteous rage because I have done nothing in this room.
Lontiel, you are up. What would you like to do?
Okay,
Mr. Awesome coming in, subscribing for 10 months. Tier 2 subscription. Mr.
Awesome.
Awesome. Welcome back to the Tavern. Pull up a chair. It is great to have you.
I see we might have to be a little bit more intellectual with this, with our assessment, so it doesn't call for brute force. I'm gonna drop my beast form. Go back to lizard shape as a bonus action.
Alrighty.
And then I would like to, for my action, just keep chanting less Niaz. I move the moonbeam. Oh, come here. Come on. I think you have the moonbeam, GM.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. I will move it south of Lilith.
Moving it
just
south
not-
of Lilith.
All
All right, there you go. You should have control of it. Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for
Thank
the
you.
420 bits.
right about there.
Hey.
All right, right about there. And it's at the start of its turn?
Start of his turn, he has to make a con save. Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
That is your turn, bringing us then to Vom. You are up. What would you like to do?
Right, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to say to my horde of tiny little spirit orcs, say, we are not retreating, we are charging in the other direction. Forward! I'm going to go 5. 10,
Really quick,
15,
uh,
20,
as-
25,
As
30.
you are doing that, Kurgle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. We're a bunch of nerdy friends sharing what we love on the internet here. Today we've got some Gauntlet going on, and Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to our community.
Hey.
So the Great Zambos and the Action Sturge, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Or welcome to the Tavern.
Hey.
Pull up a chair. It is great to see you. Lachlan O'Leary giving out 200 bits because I believe it was Pierce. I'm gonna have to double check who it was, but a Raining Gold has been played. So for the next 10 minutes,
sweet.
starting
Oh.
now, and I will include those 200 bits, Lachlan, because I'm guessing that's what that was for. For the next 10 minutes, all bits tipped to the Adventurers Pack count as double towards the party's gold.
Nice.
10 minutes on the clock. Thank you all so very much. Also, hi, the Great Zambos. Yes, welcome in and enjoy that gift. And Pierce likes things, dropping things off. Oh, the community is telling us that a hype train is close. That's how that works now. Pierce likes
Oh.
things,
Oh.
throwing 5,000 bits
Ooh.
in the chat.
P.S.
Um,
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so very much. With that valiant blow, that brings Pierce Likes Things as the chat boss for the current
Oh.
time.
The king is dead, long live the king.
Yes. All right, Vom. You were moving. Is that where you're going to move to?
That is as far as I can move, yes.
Okay.
Because to use my aggressive bonus action, I have to be able to see the thing.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Anything else from you, Vom?
No.
Okay. That then brings us to the mage, which has a lot of things going on right now. First up, Moonbeam. What is that save?
Con
Zagmeister.
save, please.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits saying, let's clear this room. With
Come
that con
on.
save, that was
We're
an
trying.
8.
That's
And
a
also-
fail. That is.
Zagmeister has triggered a hype train, which, thanks to everyone's generosity, we're already at a level 4 hype train, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my god.
Choo choo. My word.
All right.
That is 13 points of radiant damage.
13 points of radiant damage, and it is. I'm gonna have to make that check. And that is a save on that, but it does
Okay.
take the damage. And Vom, that is gonna be a wisdom saving throw from you. That is a 3.
Okay, that fails.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That'll be 13 necrotic damage.
13 points of necrotic damage, and he is not even going to make the save as his form comes back to this plane of existence, and he falls dead
Yo.
onto the ground.
Oh my god, y'all.
And
That
with that,
is how we do.
the Great Zambos is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community, paying it forward with the gift that they got. So Caleb Love, enjoy that gift, and the Great Zambos, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
As the mage,
We love our audience. We fight for you, and you are giving us money for a rapier, which is really cool. We really want it. It's really neat.
as
It's
the
gonna be
mage
great.
falls
Well,
to
it's
the
not gonna harm us
ground,
over it.
you find yourselves
Yes!
in a sanctuary.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Yes!
And as you enter into the sanctuary, you can see that the small trap door behind the shop bursts open as the labyrinth has been unlocked. Ladies and gentlemen, also a big ol' thank you to Pierce Likes Things celebrating the death with 4,000 bits throwing at you guys.
Wow.
Zagmeister coming in with 500 bits
grateful.
saying no TPK yet. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nope.
congratulations.
We did
You
not die.
have come to another
Somehow.
sanctuary.
Okay. Okay.
As Clydark looks at you,
Alright.
says, well, that you seem to have been through a bit much there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got this thing here for you that you might find interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to go check this. Just run over there really fast and just like stick my head down in it and see if I like see or smell anything unusual or interesting. Like just.
As you do, it's odd. There's stairs leading down, leading towards the last room of the last labyrinth.
Things have shifted.
Fun story, guys. It looks like we're going back exactly where we left off last time.
Okay.
Alright.
So that'll be neat. Just like
Pierce
everything
likes
else in the
things.
Gauntlet, the ground shifts.
Gifting 10 subs to our community. Pierce, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Seriously,
love it.
Thank you. We like you.
We like you a
I
lot.
like all of you. It's amazing.
Oh.
We like you.
It's, I like you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool.
It's okay.
That puts us 129% of the way past a completed level 5 hype train, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
And we still have 3 minutes on the clock with that. Oddfawn raiding with a party of 3. Oddfawn, hello, hello! Welcome into the Gauntlet. It is great to see you. Raiders, hello. How's it going?
You strange creatures.
Hello.
Undone hatches.
We survived.
Mm-hmm.
We made it! Oh, hold on. I want to stay in the sanctuary just a little bit longer because there's stuff happening and I want to see if here in a few minutes we're going to have enough money for this rapier. So I'm just going to like say, you know what? It's cool. This labyrinth is like really cool and all, but like, tell me, Clydark, how about this rapier again? How much money is this rapier, please?
Emmy, please talk faster.
No! This is not that's how you go.
I think faster
How much
would
money
like a
would
rapier.
wood?
All right then. Yes, this rapier here was plus the +2 rapier is 4,000 gold pieces, which, if I do my math correctly, I believe with the you're currently sitting at 3,472. However, that is before the calculations of this all this pitter pattering of gold coins hitting the top of the roof here. You might
Ooh, then we
just
probably have it.
You might just have it.
Lilith,
Yes.
we gotta talk.
I have a thought, Clydark. Why don't you and I sidle up for a moment? Fess, I think I might be able to help out a little bit. I'm going to saunter over from my little hip pouch. I'm going to draw a rather snaggly gnarled bone wand from my pocket. Would you be willing, Clydark, to maybe make a monetary trade for this here particular item? I think somebody that you might know might be interested in dealing in the necromancy arts. This wand here.
What wand is that?
Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My gosh, continuing as
Thank
always
you.
to be so freaking awesome.
You guys are so generous and beautiful. Thank you.
Right, this bone wand here. What
If I
What is it?
recall, should you be in a situation where you find yourself outnumbered, give this a flick, mutter a few arcane words that can be rather simple, and you'll get some undead friends crawling up from the ground that are
this one-
something. This is a Halloween item.
Yeah, this is one of them things
You
you,
know
found
what?
Here in the run-ins about.
But Montiel, don't you think you want to use that sometime? It'll be hilarious. I mean, I'll be offended at the deep moral core of my religion and belief, but alternatively, you'll have like some undead buddies, and they might be handy.
That is appealing. However, I'm willing to part with it if it is just enough to get you that shiny, flashy, pointy stick.
Really
Fest.
quick,
It
Pierce
sounds like
likes
the
things.
coins are
Thank you
getting
so much for
us.
the 500 bits. Oddfawn, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My
Thank you,
goodness
thank you,
gracious.
Oddfawn.
And to our community, enjoy those emotes that are being thrown out. That was a
Mhm.
completed hype train. My gosh.
You guys are beautiful and
So much fun.
amazing.
Choo choo.
Mm-hmm.
You are all
Seriously,
beautiful
guys,
and
thank you
amazing
all
people.
so very much.
And I would not visit any vengeance upon any of you because I actually like you and all of you do great things. Nice.
We do
Um,
not survive without you. We cannot survive without
The
you.
gauntlet would not exist if you were not here.
So it's your fault, really.
That
Oh
we're
my
stuck
gosh,
in this
and actually,
never-ending rotating.
that last little bit from Oddfawn brought her back to the to being the chat boss, ladies and gentlemen. Oddfawn sitting back on the throne with a lot
Victorious.
of health at their disposal. My gosh, my gosh. All right, so Vontiel,
All hail the boss.
Clydark looks at you
Yeah.
and says, "It's interesting that you bring that up. I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have a word with the Gauntlet Master about this because it was my understanding that." Items belonging to here, held within the Gauntlet, are the property of the Gauntlet, and what's a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo that he brought about. But I might be able to, if I can get the gold from him. In response, I wouldn't be losing out on this, so I won't be able to resell this. But I might be able. I don't know if I can do this right now.
Fair enough. Looking for a simple business assessment.
You know.
But
let-
I
let
do
me talk to
think
the man
we have
upstairs.
enough for this rapier. So Lilith, we gotta
Yes.
talk.
Uh-huh.
So here's the deal. I know I fight with a rapier. I know you fight with a
Mhm.
rapier, and obviously I could visit even greater justice upon all of the monsters in the gauntlet if I had this rapier. But I figured we should probably, talk about it instead of just, doing the thing. I know I really want it.
Yes, and I know I really want it as well.
Thank you.
To
Zach.
make this fair, why don't we do what the boys did?
What?
Have ourselves a little match.
You wanna fight me?
So to speak.
Lilith, you wanna
No.
fight me?
I want to do, and I hold out my arm and say, "They did it. Why don't we?" And I'm terrible at strength, so this.
You
will be
want to arm
hilarious.
wrestle? Okay.
Why not? That's what they did, so it seems like a logical way to do this.
Why not? You know what, Lilith? Leave it up to fate, the strength of our muscles, shall we? And I'll sit
And
down
I'm-
and pull up my sleeve, and I'll take off my my gauntleted the metal glove, the glove with the metal bits on it, and just hold out my arm.
Fess takes off her metal gauntlet, drops it onto the ground, and it explodes as it was actually 12 tons strapped to her wrists this whole time. All right.
I did not know I was a weapon.
Okay, so in that case, as Fess and Lilith clasp arms, can I get a strength roll from each of you? This will be contested. So for the first bout of this arm wrestling match to see who's going to get the rapier that still has yet to be purchased.
Would it be strength or would it be athletics?
This is a straight strength roll. It's
Okay.
gonna be contested between the both of yous.
All right.
Okay.
I'll just lean over to Clydark and say, probably not a good idea to make a deal with.
All right.
I rolled
Lilith?
terribly.
So Lilith, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
14. Fess?
I got a 12.
12. All right.
Oh!
So, as
I rolled
Lilith,
for crap.
though not fully,
Thought I did.
though like, I could do better than this, you actually begin to gain a little bit of ground on Fess. Can I get a second roll from the both of you?
All right.
Wah!
Oh my god.
Threw it everywhere.
All right, Lilith.
4?
4. Fess.
16.
16. As this time,
Oh, it's all tied up.
it's
Yeah.
back into the center.
All right. Oh, shake it off.
Yeah. Actually gaining the difference between the two. Fess gaining a little bit of ground from the center. Lilith and Fess, can I get another?
Let's
All
do
right.
With
it!
Fess currently in the lead. Lilith?
17.
Fess?
Also a 17.
Also a 17 as you
nice.
hold off onto the side. Lilith still, you're holding your ground, but your arms are just tensing and shaking. Okay, let's get another one.
Okay.
Lilith?
Natural 20.
For a what?
12.
Nice.
21.
21, 12. All right. Actually, with this, Lilith, you are able to come back into the center. Just so you all know how this goes, because the Gauntlet is an educational show. Whoever wins, they gain a ground. They have to gain 2 to win in total. However, if the difference between the checks is 10 or higher, you gain 2 in one go. So that was 21, and Fess had a
12.
12. So
Just
yeah,
shy.
that just shy of you getting that second. So you're back into the
Exciting.
center, Lilith and Fess. Can I get another strength roll from the both of you?
Uh, 13.
13, Lilith?
4.
4.
Ooh.
As then Fess gaining a little more ground.
Neither of us are very strong.
Nope,
It's
I
we
just
went
need-
to step down to you guys.
One, this might be it. One more roll from the both of you.
All right.
We just launched our merch, so we need to get a AP yo-yo.
Lilith,
14.
Fess,
16.
16.
Oh!
As in the final moment, Fess pushes Lilith's arm down onto the table. Fess is victorious on the arm wrestling match.
Honestly?
That
All right.
was, you know what, Lilith? High five. High five.
High five.
I'm just, and I just like, ooh, ooh.
So,
eh,
you know, Fess,
yeah.
next time maybe we should do like a backflip contest or something. That seems
I would be
easier.
way better at the backflip contest, Lilith. Can we please do a backflip contest?
Crom the Crusher coming in with a 10-month sub. Crom the Crusher, we miss you, man. Hope you're doing well.
Mr. Crom.
Hi, Crown.
Yeah, Lilith, okay. This was very fun, but the next time we have an item that both of us want, backflip contest. It's been cemented here and now. Because that I can actually do, but that was all of my energy. Can we take a nap now, you guys?
That sounds
You
good.
know what? I agree. I don't think that was the best idea I've ever had. They just seem like they had a lot of fun doing
I know.
it. So I
When
wanted
like,
to
when
try.
the orcs were doing it, it was like
Yeah.
really cool. It felt really intense and intimidating. And then I was just there, just like holding on, like trying to keep your hand from slipping out from underneath mine. It was
Yeah.
very embarrassing.
I'll just
Yeah.
saunter over chorizo to my Fess and be like, get your stamina back up.
I think we're both gonna need it. I'll just like break it in half and hand half of it to Lilith.
Thank you. All right. I'll eat the tamale and kind of slink to the ground and be like, you know, Fess, rapier's all yours. But
The next
looking
one's
at
for you,
ya.
Lilith.
that would be wonderful. Much appreciated. I have personally come out unscathed from that adventure that we had, but you look like you have a couple cuts and bruises.
Yeah, I look like absolute garbage. I
I
mean,
can
well,
play a
I suppose
song.
it's not the most garbage. You've seen me at more garbage. I look like some garbage. Generally garbage. How's that?
All right. Well, in your generally garbage self, do you want me to play a song to help you feel like less garbage?
Do other people want to rest before we decide to go downstairs and have a delightful time not
Yeah,
being
I'll-
able to find
I
anything?
need to get spell slots back.
Okay.
Would make sense.
Sure, I'll just sit on my cot and sit in about a
Do I have
nice
any
meditative
hit
state
dice
from
left?
Oh, I
Actually-
do.
I don't.
As you all are deciding on how much health you're going to be getting back. Pierce Likes Things playing 3 rounds of pocket change, netting
boy.
you a total of 25 gold pieces into
Nice.
your coffers.
Thank you.
Thank
Pierce
you.
saying, I dug through the couch cushions.
Always a
Um,
small plan at the end of the month.
I will
Yes.
also, at that point, look at my rapier and hold it in my hands for a little bit, my +1 rapier, and hold it in my hands for just a little bit, and think, you smote so many things. You were just so good at it. But it's your time, and it's not good to hold on to useless things. I'll keep your memory, and that's all that matters. And I'll go over to Clydark and say, and just set down the really bloody, probably a little bit dented rapier, and set it on the table and say, how much for this amazing piece of metal, Clydark?
Well, this will be 4,000 gold, but if you're giving me the trade-in, that will bring that price down, and with the half price that we got going on, I'll be able to give you 500 gold pieces for the old one. So,
It's worth so much to me. That'll be enough.
all right. As you exchange, you receive 500 gold pieces, and then spend 4,000.
Yep.
Fess, as you hold this rapier in your hands, it oh my goodness gracious! Pierce Likes Things is clearly well-to-do. As they've played, let me make sure I've got the name correct.
Yeet.
As they play Yeet. No, as they
They took
play
your god like a slime!
Philanthropist, giving you 1,000 gold pieces.
Ah!
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Fess, as you hold this +2 rapier in your hands, you feel it change ever so slightly. And though it is not dinged or bloodied in any way, it suddenly feels familiar in your hands. And you look back at the rapier that you put on the counter for Clydark, and it looks like a dirtied version of the rapier that you had seen on the counter.
Huh.
So this
So
is
it
still a
looks
+2
just like
rapier,
my rapier.
but it feels like an old friend.
Aw.
Aw,
Awesome.
I love this.
you get to
I
keep
love
your
that.
same old smitey.
Please. Yes. Yes, I do.
Please
And-
let
I
that
don't
be
know
the
if
name
she
of
has
the
a
sword.
name for it.
The name of the sword is not Smitey. I know its name. It's not Smitey. I just want to say it. That would be a really rude thing for me to name my sword.
You have not told us the name, so I've just.
I have
went off
not.
Smites. and
Smitying is what it does. It's not its name. Not all of us are named after verbs.
I don't know. Mine is ice. Simple
Mine
and
is, there's
sweet.
no such thing as fessing, except for just to like die and come back very much stronger and hold a shield. Is that like a verb that can be just like all pulled into one? There is fessing. Anyway, I'll put the rapier
All
in
right.
my sheath, and now I will go change everything on my character sheet.
And as you all take your short rest, you hear a soft coming out from the trap door leading into the labyrinth. And on that note, we are going to go ahead and take our break, ladies and gentlemen. We
All right.
are going to take a brief intermission, 10 minutes, so that our players can stretch their legs, get some water, do what they need to do. A reminder for you all, our wonderful audience, to get up, stretch your legs as well. Self-care. It's very important. We will be right back to see whether the players go down into the labyrinth or continue on into the gauntlet itself. However, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a pack of cards to be given away.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
We hit the 350.
ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be using the keyword friend. So, from now until we get back from our intermission, type the word friend into the chat just once. If you type it in more than once, you will be disqualified. When we get back from chat, or when we get back from intermission, we will roll to see who gets a free pack of loot chest cards, courtesy of us getting a bunch of new followers. Thank you all so very much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
See you soon.
Oh, friend.
And welcome back, everyone. We hope that you enjoyed your break. I know we certainly did. Got ourselves some water, and we've just been having so much fun watching you guys play around with our roll feature in the chat.
You guys
You're
are
all
weird.
a bunch of silly
Yep.
gooses. Honk honk.
You bunch of doofs.
Let's go ahead and see who is the winner. We're gonna go ahead and Nightbot is gonna tell in the chat. Who's the winner, Nightbot? Robot? The Great Zambos has won the giveaway.
Yay!
The Great Zambos, congratulations! You are going to get a pack of the Streamloots cards. Please reach out to Lachlan O'Leary in the chat. So what you're gonna have to do, if you haven't already, is make an account on Streamloots. You can just click the link in our widgets below, and it'll take you there. You'll link your Twitch account to it. You don't have to pay anything to do that. And then once you have an account that is made, then we can actually give you something. So congratulations. Really quick, did I just see something? Oddfawn, glad I could catch a bit of this for a change, but I'm going to head off to bed. Good night, guys. Oddfawn, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for bringing your community with you. My gosh, it was so lovely to have you. Have a great evening, and we will see you when we see you next. All right. So, with all that going on, players, how's that health looking? Have you got any health back?
Yeah, I've got a
No.
got a
I'm
roll
out
up
of
die
it.
here.
I'm out of health die.
Out of hit
Okay.
dice.
Yeah, I rolled 2 hit die, and with Lilith's Song of Rest, I have recovered 21 hit points.
21
How
hit points
much-
coming back to Vom.
How much was the Song of Rest, Lilith?
5 hit
Perfect.
points.
I rolled a 1 hit die, gained 5 of my own, I'll add another 5.
All right. So, players, as you rest up. Oh, also, your gold has been adjusted. Oh man, looks like is that Kidsen throwing around a bunch of gifts to Crom the Crusher and to, I want to say it was who was it? Who was it? I don't. Oh my. What was that? That was cool. That Kidsen, that was really cool. I didn't realize you could do that with Streamloots. New sound happened as like a massive axe came in. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool.
That seems appropriate.
I thought something weird was happening, and it was, but it was a good weird.
The Axe of Iceland.
With
Yeah,
an
looks
axe,
like
it's Iceland.
2 generosities coming out. 2 generosities coming out from Kidsen, and 1 actually coming out from Pierce Likes Things. Oh, 2 Kidsen. And then 1 to Crom the Crusher and 1 to Zag from, so gifts all around. Gifts all around. As those gifts are happening,
All around.
players, what would you like to do?
You know, when Grumsh opens a door in the floor, you
He closes a window?
yes.
Okay.
So
That's
you
how that
go through
phrase
the
goes,
door in the
right?
floor?
A window in the floor. What is a window in the floor? If not just another thing to go through.
I mean,
This is how idioms work. Okay.
why not? I guess.
Guys, I mean, I feel not great, but you know what? I think
If
we go
we
down.
die, we just come straight back here, and then
Yeah,
we'll
it's not
get
that big a
everything
deal. Let's
again.
go have an adventure.
I think we should treat this as a scouting mission, see as much as we can. But I know I would be much better prepared for an intensive cruel labyrinth below if I had a bit of time to meditate.
If I had taken the sweet, sweet nap that is death,
Mm-hmm.
I would have definitely been more prepared. But I think we're just gonna have to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So-
agree with that.
Keep
But
your eyes
no.
open. Keep your wits prepared. Smell everything. Taste nothing.
Smell everything.
Taste nothing. I wasn't really going intending on into the labyrinth and just licking everything, but all right.
Exactly, Fest. Stick to that gameplay.
You bet, Montiel. And I'll start.
All right.
I will
Marcel.
open the hatch and begin to crawl down.
Lontiel, how did you know that I did the Willy Wonka's World of Imagination level of the labyrinth this time around?
Well, I imagine you
Everything
took
gets
that
strawberries.
and twisted it into your liking, game. as someone with a higher wisdom than intelligence, figured it might be appropriate.
All
Hey,
right.
me too.
So Fess, beginning to climb down. Stepping down once again into the labyrinth. You find yourselves
Oh my god, there's two of us.
um,
Yeah.
In the
Which?
Hmm?
Which one are we, GM? There's 2
We're
groups.
duplicated.
oh, you are the one, the group that is by the trapdoor.
Figured. Okay.
I assumed
So-
That's odd.
Looking down, you find
Oh,
yourselves.
that's us from last time, isn't it?
It is.
Probably.
You find
guys,
yourselves in the familiar tunnels of the old labyrinth. As this time the trapdoor opens up,
That's right. I remember this garbage.
and there's a
Um,
constant
Real quick, friends. Just can I get a quick water breathing check from everybody? Who here doesn't have it?
Oh.
Everyone has it?
I don't know.
I
I'm
really
go-
need to actually start marking this.
I have it. And
think I
I'm
Fez
do.
going to
have it.
assume no.
All right. Let's just.
So I believe I was here.
Should have taken care of this before. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I can't currently because I don't have any. I don't have longevity to do so. Okay, sorry.
Kidsen giving a rousing speech. Kidsen, let me know in the chat who you are giving that speech to.
Well,
Never mind then.
uh,
Vom, if you fall under, I'll come after you. Don't worry.
so,
As long.
Fez- Oh, sorry.
No,
I
no,
was
no, no,
gonna-
no, no.
I was just gonna say, along those lines, Fest, do you need something to see by? Should we pull out a torch?
That's right. We'll find out, won't we?
All right.
I have one if we need to. I will open the door.
Real quick, before we do whatever we're going to do, I'm going to slap a second level Cure Wounds into Fess.
Oh, Vom, that's the good stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
And by
boy.
slap, I mean literally slap.
Yep.
Um,
Come to expect that. I'm used to it.
oh boy. Not amazing, I'm afraid. I'll be a total of 8.
Better than
Feeling.
nothing.
Great. All right.
All the more health this night things with
Really
Vom.
quick, Pierce Likes Things has given Vom an adrenaline surge. Zagmeister, rousing
Thank you very
speech
much.
no longer carries forward. So I think we need to give that card back because that was a point of inspiration to Fess. So, Kidsen, I'm going to give you that rousing speech back. There you go. Okay. So, heading down once again.
Yes.
All right. Kidsen giving Fess an adrenaline surge, bringing everyone up to full adrenaline surges and full inspiration. As you step down the ladder, it suddenly it gets much colder, much chillier. Each rung of the ladder getting chiller and chiller until suddenly the wood is almost brittle. And as you step down, there's a crunch of snow under your feet. To the north of you, you see a
Don't like
bridge
this.
with an icy river flowing beneath it.
Don't like this at all.
I'm just gonna yell up and say, I'm not ready for Stygia yet! It's not my time to go! Oh, damn it.
How does it snow underground?
Well, it snows in hell, so why can't it snow underground?
And we're not in hell, though. We're just underneath the regular ground. I guess the gauntlet's not regular. The gauntlet might be hell, is what I'm saying. Okay. I'm going to go
Precisely my point.
here. Is it dark? Gauntlet Master.
There's actually an odd glow about the space.
We also didn't question how it was sunlight underground, but yet here we are.
Fess, as you come out, first off, Pierce is asking, is it Meg or Electo that's in here?
God, I hope neither.
Don't know what that is.
I mean, I don't really either, to be perfectly honest. Both of those same names sound awful and like I would hate it.
Fess, stepping out onto the bridge, you're able to get a full look into the massive chamber ahead of you. You can see. One second. A large icy chamber. Directly up ahead, you can see two massive pillars of metal and iron. Pillars in between them, creating what looks to be a large spiked-like door, as if pikes raising out of the ground. In the very center of it, a large wheel resting to either side of the door. You see the bodies of two frost giants. Looking about, you also see a couple of frozen corpses that are resting on the ground. Directly to your left, you can see that the river flowing towards you. I'm sorry, who just played that? Pierce likes things using the animation of a little kitty cat hitting a thing of TNT. Yes, that's the mood we're going for right now.
It was all silent and quiet, and then suddenly
Yeah.
a kitty cat showed up. The kitty
I was
cat
worried
killed
for a
the
second that
giant.
I lost connection because Scott was in the middle of this description and then just
I was like,
stopped.
what
And I was like, wait, what's wrong?
happened?
Really quick, Kidsen, we're going to have to give that card back to you. The whole purpose of that card is to be destroyed so that you can use it to make other cards. Okay. So, Fess, on the bridge to your left, you can see the water is flowing towards you. Again, the cold just emanating off of it. Directly beneath, you can actually see that there is a metal grating under the bridge that the water is able to pass through. As it goes under, it goes to the right, and you can see that the water falls off and crashes into an underground waterfall. A soft bit of water vapor slowly raising up but vanishing quite quickly.
Well, it is my assumption, looking here at all these dead bodies, that somewhere along the line there was a giant cat with a bunch of dynamite.
Fess, are you okay?
No. But alternatively, if it wasn't a giant cat with dynamite, something killed these things.
And we're sure they're dead.
I mean, they look pretty desiccated. I mean, I know I'm looking at this kind of like bird's eye view here, but they look pretty dead to me.
All right. Yeah, you never know.
It's very true.
Um,
They could be undead, and then we wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to find
From-
out?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
I would appreciate a
from,
little.
from this distance, is it possible to see what killed, or not what killed them, but the cause of death of these giant frosty boys?
From this distance, very difficult to tell. You'd have to get up and take a look.
All right, well then I'd like to get up and take a look.
As he's doing that, I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay. Divine Sense, seeing undead, celestial, and fiend. And what's the range on it?
60 feet, I believe.
60 feet.
Double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 60 feet. Let me, if it's not, I'll move up closer.
Okay.
Sounds
Before I
about
do
right.
it. Almost there. 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. As Vom is beginning to step forward, Fess, using your divine sense, undeath oozes off of these two corpses.
I will actually, if Vom is then getting closer, I'm just gonna put my hand up and just kind of catch his chest as he's walking by me. Which two corpses, Gauntlet Master?
The two frost giants.
The two frost giants? Vom. Those are definitely undead. They are not gonna be as still as I think we would like them to be.
Right.
Hearing
Well-
this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
Well, I know a few fairly effective methods of putting things in the ground where they should be.
I mean, I'm certainly for it too. Just forewarned is forearmed, and I'll take my hand down. Actually, but as I do it, I just pat him like twice. Just
You know, the last person who put up their hand like that to me lost it.
best of luck trying, Vom. Hey, I'm just looking out for you, bro. I'm sure they deserved it though.
Oh, yeah.
While they're chatting on the bridge, GM, can I just kind of advance gently forward and just peek once more, get a closer look underneath the bridge? Is there anything under there besides the grate? Anything carved or stamped in the stone? Any way to maybe swim underneath the grate?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Sure. Okay, let's use a spot this time. Nope. 5.
5. Looking about, you don't see any carvings in the stone outside from the carving of creating it, and the grate doesn't seem to have much else going on. But looking under, actually, in the water, you do see the remains of a corpse that seems to be pushed up against the grate as if moving with the flow of the water. But it does not seem to be moving anymore. It looks as though it's frozen stiff.
Sure. I'll just turn around and say, quietly, in a very gentle whisper, "There's something dead in the water too."
Okay.
And that's it.
I can't wait to come back here with everything. I'm going to destroy
Oh, I know.
all of these offenses to Kellum Voice Sight and send them straight back to where they should be.
So, Fess,
Yes.
those, as I thought, they're dead, undead. They'll come up and kill us if they want to. Should we try to attack first? And I mean, we have a bottleneck here.
I mean, I do need to destroy them.
So,
I mean, I'm aware that they're probably not real, and like everything else in the Gauntlet, they're probably a construct, but just in case, I need to destroy them. It is a requirement.
I like this requirement. I think it is great.
Okay. As long as we're all cool with that.
Yeah.
Grumsh
I mean,
is not particularly selective in who or what is slaughtered. So,
I
no
respect
argument here.
fair.
It'll also be fun.
Do we want to just? I mean, do we want to just aim at one of them and try to just do as much damage as possible from here and get it to come to us?
This is also the Labyrinth. I mean, this is gonna sound odd, but as much as I think a preemptive strike is probably the answer, not everything in the Labyrinth is what it seems.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an undead
I
frost
know.
giant.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kidson has played Lord of Chaos.
Oh,
Gonna
no.
get one
we
spin.
contemplated too long.
Yeah.
Oh no!
One spin on each of you. So,
Well, this might just kickstart it all.
Yeah.
first up, we're gonna have Lonteal. Lonteal!
Mhm.
Oh, hey, Card Shark. Kidson, congratulations. You're gonna get another pack of cards.
Hey.
Hey!
That's the hardest one on the wheel to get, and yet it seems to come up very often.
Pray you get another counterspell.
And then to Fess, Lethargic. Fess, for the next 3 rounds, you are under the effects of the slow spell. Coming up, Vom is up next. Double Trouble. However,
Okay.
Nothing's
with
attacking.
no active enemies in the room, nothing happens.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
take that as a win.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yes.
And
yes,
finally,
yes, yes, yes.
on Lilith, I see you. Lilith, for the next 3 rounds, you are under the effects of the Fairy Fire spell.
So glistening.
And pardon me 1 second while I just pop over here. Yeah, that's happened also as well. So Lord of Chaos has been completed, and then the Great Zambos is throwing down a Wheel of Chaos onto Fess. So we're gonna
Alright,
get this
let's do it.
spinning again. Fess, you are already slow. Let's see. Hey, maybe we can get haste. And as far as I'm concerned, I'd say they just cancel out. Punishment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what you get for opening up today's episode like this. Ladies and
talking
gentlemen,
about?
Explain the ruling on this, Gauntlet Master, please.
the next person to make a pun joke will suffer the consequences.
Challenge accepted, Gauntlet Master.
I
Luckily,
can
I'm
do
not
this.
very good at puns.
Yeah, I'm terrible at puns.
I
Oh.
think James
That's
and
the
I are the
bomb.
I think James and I are the ones that are feeling the worst.
Oh,
on
I'm
this
so
one,
happy
not
this
gonna
one
lie.
came up.
But alternatively, RJ, I mean, I've met your eagles.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe we attack them anyway and see what happens.
Yes, are you okay? Oh.
No.
Oh, look, you're all shining.
Lilith, you look great. You look glowing.
Thank you. Although, as much as I love this for my complexion, I don't think it's great for fighting.
No. Okay, so let's try and buy us some time.
Seconds, and then we could.
At this
hit
point,
that
Fess and Lilith, the effect fades, as it only lasts
Oh.
18 seconds.
Mhm.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Much
Um,
better out of combat than in.
Well, do you want me to go up and try and investigate a little? Become some sort of rat or
I
something
mean,
innocuous?
at this point, we might as well at least try to like
Cross the
walk
bridge?
up and yeah.
I was
see what-
okay. I was just gonna say, like, I can blast them with Eldritch Blast and like have them come this way. But if you want to walk to them,
I mean, that works too. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think Lilith's right. We've got a good position here.
All right.
It is at this time that the cold of this level of the labyrinth begins to actually seep into your bones. And I need each of you to make a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure.
All of you add
Yep.
+3. You're all standing right by me.
Sweet. I like that.
oh shite.
Oh,
Soft 20.
Okay, Fess?
24.
Vom?
Natural 20.
9.
9.
Did you add the 3?
Yes.
Oh!
Lilith.
Oof.
Hi, me too.
Okay. Lontil and Fess, you are able. It's cold, but you're gonna push through it. Vom and Lilith, this begins to seep into your bones. You each take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh. Okay.
This is gonna be bad.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
in that
at
case,
one
Lilith-
level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep.
Alright.
Shoot him.
Yes. Alright. Hearing her say shoot him, I am literally going to blast 2 purple blasts into this guy right here.
And I'm going to fire off a guiding bolt at the same one.
Okay, firing off a guiding bolt at the same one. Can I get attack rolls from both of you?
Everything is out of range for me. Unless I cross the bridge.
The first attack roll for me is a 22, and the second one is a 18.
All right, 1 quick second.
And it's a
And-
19 on the guiding bolt.
All 3 hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. 18 points.
Nice.
of force.
Yes.
18 points of force damage. And Vom.
18 radiant.
And 18 radiant. Okay.
Nice, Vom.
Yeah.
And that was the one on the left or the right?
Left.
Okay.
Or yeah, or left. This.
Okay. As your bolts go flying forward, they hit, and the massive frost giant just and stands up. Its friend. Can I please have everybody roll initiative?
Yeah. Here we go,
Yes.
friends.
All
All
right.
right.
Oh, that was on
Okay.
the floor. Let's put that again. Oh, shite! I need a new die. I
Okay.
keep using the same one for initiative, and I keep rolling the same thing.
All right. Lantil, what did you get?
I have a 9 GM.
A 9. Okay. Fess.
Soft 20, Gauntlet Master.
All
Okay,
right.
great.
Vom.
Nice.
18.
18. And Lilith.
You know, I think I like coming up last, so with a nice 6.
A nice 6. Okay. Well then, in that case, first things first, I need to turn these things into what you actually see.
Oh gosh. Ah.
Oh, yep.
That's
Can I
fine.
please have Fess? You are up first. What would you like to do?
The one on the right here.
Yes.
Let me double check actually if I can do this really fast. Hold on. Let me hide my thoughts. Excellent. Okay, so I will hold out my shield with the symbol of Kellamvor and hold on to the reliquary around my neck. And I shall shout to it, "Stay back, undead creature, so we can send you to the earth from whence you came and where you belong. And I will abjure enmity."
Yeah.
Abjure enmity.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna act like I know exactly what that does. What does that do? We're getting some cool. We're getting some cool animations popping up on these cards now. Okay, so Fess, what was it that happens?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw coming up from this thing. Wouldn't you know, it's not that wise. That's gonna be a 12.
That is going to be a failure. Delightful. So, it is now frightened.
It is.
Oh, I
now
forgot to mention it had disadvantage on it, but it already failed it, so that's
All
fine
right.
because it's undead, so therefore it has disadvantage. It is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
frightened for 1 minute or until it takes damage. Okay.
While frightened, the creature's speed is 0,
Nice.
and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
All right.
Excellent.
much.
And I will look around at my friends and say, "Focus on the one on the left. The one on the right is not going to be a problem for a little while."
Done.
Okay. Awesome. Fess, anything else from you?
I will. Actually, no. I think we got a good spot, so I'm gonna stay right here.
All right. Vom, you're up next. Lantil, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
Right. Also, just FY, everybody's eye. The one on the left, because it was hit with Guiding Bolt, next attack at it has advantage until the end of my turn, actually, now that I think about it. So I am going to try and take advantage of that. Let's hit it with another Guiding Bolt.
Hitting it with another guiding bolt. Okay.
Shiny baby.
Mm-hmm.
So with advantage, natural 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you, Groomsh. All right, so. Hmm, 26 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, 26 points of radiant damage. Very well done. Nicely done, Vom.
Then I'm just gonna hang out.
All right, hanging out where you are. Lonteal, you're up. Lilith, you're on deck.
All right. Let's see. Can't quite get there, so I'm going to use, let's see, 10 feet, 15 feet of movement. I'm going to be first to hop, skip, and a jump to grandmother's house. We go.
Okay.
So I can get a little bit closer to the giant there, and I am going to draw my wand from my hip, twirl it around in my air, and in a nice flick of the wrist, send 2 melts of fire into the frost giant's face as I produce flame.
Casting Produce Flame to the Frost Giant. Well done. Go
So-
ahead and make that attack roll at advantage.
Ooh. Okay, an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit.
All right, so that will be. Oh, not great. 6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage. Nicely done. All
Okay.
right.
Then let's. I think going in the water will actually be bad, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement 5, 10, 15 feet to go there.
Okay.
And I'll finish my turn there.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do?
It worked once. Let's do it again. 2 more purple blasts straight into its now much taller face.
All right, 2 more purple blasts firing forwards with Eldritch Blast heading into.
I am going to use a point of adrenaline on one of them.
Using an adrenaline surge to re-roll one of them. Kidson is making Lilith more lethal. You're going to have a +1 to the next damage die you roll.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so the first one is a 24 and the second's a 25.
Both hit. Ooh, Lilith, you're doubly more lethal, so now it's going to have +2 damage.
Nice.
Alright, so the first one will then be 12,
First one is going to be 12 points of damage.
and the second will be 9.
12 and 9, okay.
Chip away, friends.
And then with my bonus action, I am just going to reach out to Fess and like kind of lean in towards her as she's right in front of me and say, "Give him hell."
Okay.
Give her a little inspiration.
Giving a point
I
of
most certainly
inspiration to
will.
Fess.
Love to. I'm looking at Longtail when I said your name. I most certainly will, Lilith. This will be so much easier when I can actually turn to look at you guys in the future. Anyway.
All
That
right.
would be nice.
Bringing us to the giants. The one that has been taking all of this damage begins to lumber up. Kidson giving Lilith an adrenaline surge. And slowly stepping and getting all the way to you, Lonteal. Raising up its massive great axe. It is going to swing down and try and hit you with it. And that is a
That's fine.
28 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, I was worried about
Sure.
that. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I love giants.
I got my dragon. You get your giants, James.
Mhm,
Same game.
And that is 23 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy. Okay. Oof.
As it
Okay.
then pulls its axe off of the ground as it has come down and brings it in for a second smash down upon you. That is just a 16 to hit.
It does not hit.
All right, seeing what it has done the first time, you are able to get away from the second blow.
That one hurt real bad though.
Bringing us
Okay.
to the other giant who reaches back to the wall, rips a massive boulder out of the side, and hurls it at you, Fess. This will be at disadvantage.
I was worried
and that's
about
going to
that.
be
Yep.
a natural 1. However, with its other arm pulling a
Frightened.
second boulder
Yes.
from the wall, throwing another one. And that is going to be a 20 to hit.
That 20 does not hit the shield of Kellamvor giants. I stand
Okay.
against you.
Duck.
Well, that's it for the giant. That's it for the frost giant zombies. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Fess, you're up. Vom, you're on deck. Longtail, you're in the hole. Lilith, you are after that.
I will sneer at the giant who tried to hit me. And then let me double check my measurements here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Oh, I can't get quite where I want to, but that's okay. I will come right over here.
Okay.
And I'm full of rage at this thing. It is the antithesis of everything I stand for, so I shall use a point of inspiration to try and hit it.
Point of inspiration, and you are also focused, making this a +1 to the attack roll thanks to Kidsen.
Thank you, kids.
Sweet.
That is a natural 20 Gauntlet Master.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
And
Dope.
being as this fiend stands before me, an abomination to me and my god, I shall use my last spell slot to smite it.
Last spell slot to
Now-
smite it, and Kidsen has also sharpened your blade, giving you a +1 to this damage.
I am assuming that this is an undead creature.
You assume correctly. Kidsen giving you actually a +2 to your damage.
So that gives me yet another d8, and I'm going to put a point of bardic inspiration into it.
Yes.
Meaning
Oh, this is going to be ridiculous.
5d8.
You might,
Oh my
you might break your new records. Come on, Fess.
So
Do
glad
it.
I gave you that.
Personal best. Come on.
Come on.
I don't think I will. I did not roll super great. That's 4. Wait, that's 10, 16, 23. That's 23. 46. Is going to be 52 points of damage.
Yes. Nice.
52 points of damage, and I'm guessing some of that was
14
radiant.
of that, 20 of that is piercing.
20 of that
and
is
the rest
piercing, and the rest is radiant. Okay.
or if it matters.
It is still standing.
Okay.
I'm going to spring my rapier around once again. I'll just pull it out of its hide and swing it around again and try and hit it once more.
All right. Pierce Likes Things is identifying our frost giant friends, friend that was smote. So, the frost giant zombie has an armor class of 15, a maximum hit point of 138, and has currently taken 131 damage.
Oh my god.
You got this.
My apologies, Gauntlet Master. I forgot about the +1, so there was one more in there.
You got that +1 twice.
Then there were 2 more.
It has currently taken 133 damage.
All right, just hit it once. That's all you need.
17 does hit, right, Gauntlet Master?
17 does hit.
I like this new rapier already.
Yeah. Oh, shiny new toys.
That's not great though. That's only going to be 8 points.
8 points is, and is that just piercing?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 points of damage, really quick. As it takes 8 points of damage, you see the creature. Though it should have died, it is
It's
not
a frickin' zombie! I knew
Okay.
it. Okay.
Woo.
It's all right.
Okay.
We got it.
Anything else from you, Fess?
That is my turn.
All right. Vom, you're up. Lantil, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
Right. I see what this malarkey's all about. Sacred Flame.
All right. Firing off a bolt of Sacred Flame. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
That is a saving throw. Dexterity.
Saving throw. Dexterity saving throw from
Don't be
it.
dexterous.
That
Don't be dexterous. Please be big and
is a
clumsy 'cause you
13
are.
on the save.
Fails.
Yes.
Yes.
It takes
More than one.
9 points of radiant damage.
9
There we
points of
go.
radiant damage, and as it burns, it falls to the ground. The bit of undeath no longer upon it.
Okay.
Cleansed from this plane.
Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. Bringing us to Lantil, you are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
All right. I see the flames crackle across its face. I piece together that this is going to have to be a fiery ordeal. So I will make my way around the hulking body of the now finished corpse. I see Fest and I say, "What a show, my friend." Now, what about the other one?
Um, I mean, once it takes damage, it's coming for us, but I think this gave us plenty of time.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to fight it at some point.
Okay, so that was here. I don't exactly want to take another hit like I just did, so I'm going to step my way kind of here. And I'm going to hold. I will hold another produce flame until the creature makes another attack.
All right, holding.
No, sorry, no, sorry. Not until it makes another attack. Until it is no longer scared of Fess.
Until it is no longer scared of Fess, you're holding a produced flame. Good to know.
Mhm.
All right, bringing us then to Lilith. You are up.
Alright. I am going to turn to Vom and be like, great job. High five? No?
It's a high punch.
Alright. I'll take what I can get. First, I'm gonna hit it.
I think now's the time.
And I am going to just hold my hand out towards the creature as purple energy just shoots out in 2 blasts.
All right, 2 more Eldritch blasts.
Hey, first is a natural 20.
Very nice.
And the second's on the floor. And the second is a 15.
15 just hits. So go ahead and roll those damages.
20 points on the first one.
Yes!
Max
Points of
damage.
damage on the first hit.
And the second hit is 6 points.
And 6 points on the second. As that happens, you can see that it is no longer in fear of Fess. Lontiel, this will trigger your held action.
Excellent. So that will be a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yep. All right. So that will be 5 points.
All right, 5 points of fire damage. And Kidson giving a rousing speech to Fess, bringing you back up.
Thank you,
Okay.
Kidson.
Lilith, anything else on your turn?
Yes, I am again going to attempt to get Vom to high five and be like, come on, high five for Inspo. Inspo. Eh?
I do not approve of you holding this to ransom, but fine.
I got him to do it!
Congratulations! We'll get a trophy for you. You've definitely won.
You filled up your bingo card.
All right.
do we
What is
tell
this
this thing
bingo
about?
thing?
That's a wonderful game we made up on Ravnik.
Who is this bingo you speak of?
As this is happening, the giant does not move, but stares at you, Fess. And you actually catch it in its eye, and like your eyes lock. And you feel the cold of its gaze actually begin to take over your body. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
And as that's happening, Kidson, with some pocket change, throwing 5 gold your way.
I would like to use a point of adrenaline, Gauntlet Master.
Point of adrenaline to re-roll that. Go ahead.
Either way, not great. That's going to be 12.
Fortunately, 12 is a failure.
Yeah.
So, as this freezing stare of the giant takes hold, I need to roll some damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You take...
So much thinking.
You take 34 points of cold damage.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay. Ugh.
And as you are down, it then begins to lumber
Yep.
towards the group. and stands by you, Fess. However, Kidson pulling in a mass healing word.
There it
party.
is.
So we're going to get that going, and that is going to be 7 points of healing towards the group. Go ahead and fill those up. Fess, you are still prone at the moment.
Okay.
All right. That is it for the Frost Giant Zombie. That then brings us to Fess. You're up. Vom, you're on deck. Lontil, you're in the hole. Lilith, you're after that.
I will stand up very surprised not to be making a death saving throw, say. Get all the ice off of my armor. And I pull my rapier around, and I try to hit it real hard.
Pulling your rapier around and trying to hit it very hard. Go ahead.
Oh, that's gonna be an 18.
An 18 hits.
I got a new rapier. All right.
Actually, really quick, thank you for reminding me of this, Kidson. Fess, starting your turn within 10 feet of the creature, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. 15?
15 is a failure. So unfortunately, being so close to this creature, the cold takes over, and unfortunately, you cannot make more than one attack, and you cannot make any bonus actions on this turn.
Well, it's great. It's cool. I didn't plan on doing any of that anyway, I'm sure. I'm sure that didn't have anything I was going to do. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done.
And that's my turn then.
That is your turn. Kidson, playing Potion Seller, is giving Fess a random potion. So Fess, after you have stabbed into the giant, a potion appears in your hand.
Can I drink it? Or
I think the card was played right after your turn was over. So next turn, you'll be able to. That is then going to bring us to Vom, you are up. Lontil, you are on deck. Lilith, you are in the hole.
It's actually kind of congruent, because I was just thinking I didn't drink that potion that I was given earlier. So what I'm going to do is just to see what happens. So I'm going to run over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to this big blue bastard, and then I'm going to chug that moonshine.
All right. As you open up the bottle and take a quick chug down, you cough, as it is indeed pure moonshine.
Really?
Oh, that's great.
Unfortunately,
we were right. Brilliant.
Are you
within
drunk now?
the next dexterity dexterity check that you make, whether it's an attack, a save, the next thing involving dexterity will be done at disadvantage.
Hey, it's a power move. You run up to somebody you're trying to fight and just chug some booze. All right.
Brew that in your boot.
Pierce likes things saying, does that keep him warm from the cold, though? Unfortunately, no, it does not.
Then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and the Spear of Grumsh will appear in the space next to me and stab this fellow in his kneecaps.
All right, bringing up the spiritual weapon. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you. One quick second while Roll20 loads. In the meantime, hello everyone. How's it going? If you're new here, welcome to the Gauntlet. We hope that you're enjoying the show so far. And now that I've got this, I'm done talking to you.
This is an audience interactive D&D. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so spell attack. 19.
19 hits. Go ahead and make that damage.
Marvelous. Okay. 8 points of force damage.
Points of force damage. Nicely done, Vom. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
I burp slightly.
Stings the nostrils. Having similar to the rage pits of Ravnica, I know the best way to take down a giant is by the knees, so I'm going to make my way forward.
I am so sorry, everyone, but
That's
the
all right.
timer is up. Pierce has played again. Lord of Chaos.
All
So we're
right.
going to get it
Oh,
spinning
boy.
around once for everyone. Let's
Seems
see
so much shorter in
exactly
the
what's going to
lab.
happen. First up, Fess, Healing Charge.
Nice.
Oh, good.
There you go.
And Fess, let me tell you, the charge is currently at a 17.
Sweet.
So enjoy that healing, Fess. That was fantastic.
Oh, I do. Oh, I do. 17, you say, Gauntlet Master.
17, I do say. Next up, Vom. Gonna see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for you. Punishment again.
All right.
Man.
Crap.
You know, I'm gonna say then the next two people, rather than doubling the problem, we'll just say the
Just
next
spread
two.
the love.
Exactly.
I've been good. I've
Just
been trying to be
spread
very
the
mindful.
love. Oh, this
I'm
is
waiting for me to forget.
Lantil, the more you know, but unfortunately, here in the labyrinth, creatures don't give experience.
Oh.
And finally, for Lilith, gonna get this. Hey, History Professor Dave in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Lilith,
Hello.
I see you once again. For the next 3 rounds, you are going to be under the effects of Fairy Fire. Annabelle has just made Lantil more lethal with Sharpen. Your next attack will deal +1 damage. Your
Awesome.
next successful attack.
Yes.
Okay.
So, knowing that I need to try and bring this sucker down to its knees, I'm going to use a bonus action GM to triple in size. My arms retreat within, and much like the Mage of Jafar of one of my favorite movies, I'm going to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Turning into a
All
giant
right.
constrictor snake. As you do that, Kidson has just made you even more lethal. Your next attack is going to be at a +2. Let's see here. Oop, let's double check. And yeah, that's what I thought. Lantil, +3. They're stacking up.
And that's all to damage, right?
That is to your next successful damage roll. Yes.
Okay.
There's the giant constrictor snake, and just to confirm, that is a huge creature. Yeah.
Huge snake.
Yeah. Boom. There you go. So let's go ahead, give you control of that.
All right, love it. So
you
for
go.
my action, I would like to rear back, lunge out, attempt to constrict myself around bony, chilly, frozen legs as I make a constrict attack.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack roll at advantage because of your flanking is friendship.
Friendship. That's good. Natural 20. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, love it. I love it so much. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So that will be pretty darn good. 20. Wait. 8 plus 5 is 13, doubled. 26 plus 4, 30 points of magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Plus 3, 33 because of the sharpen.
33. Oh my gosh. Okay, 33 points of damage, and the creature is currently restrained.
Grappled.
Grappled. I believe. Hold on. Let me.
It is grappled.
Yeah,
until
grappled.
The grapple ends.
The creature is restrained. Oh, you
Mhm.
are restrained. Wait, hold on. No, it is grappled and restrained, and you can't constrict another creature. Okay.
Yep. Oh god, that felt really good.
That's
my turn.
That is your turn. Can I make
Yeah.
you transparent so that I can just put you on top of it? I do not believe that I can. So we're just gonna say that you are taking up the same space as the giant right now, which then brings us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right. You know, if it works once, if it works twice, might as well do it again. Just gonna keep blasting it in its face, or at least try to find its face around the snake.
All right, continuing to fire off with your Eldritch Blasts.
I am going to use an adrenaline surge.
Okay, using an Adrenaline Surge to reroll this.
All right. Now they're both the same. 23 for both.
23s both hit.
All right. And both of them hit for 9 points each.
9 points
So
of
18
damage
points of force.
apiece. And Kidson giving Lilith that Adrenaline Surge back. Okay, as the 2 Eldritch Blasts fire in, Lilith, anything else from you?
Yeah, I feel a little less out on this side of the bridge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... Hey, buddy.
All right, moving up to join the rest of your friends. That is then going to bring us to the Frost Giant zombie. Boy, oh boy. It is suddenly having all sorts of problems. Yeah, it is going to attempt to cut into you, Lantiel. Oh, and it's been sabotaged. Bring its next attack at disadvantage. So it's going to make its multi-attack against you, Lantiel. As being at disadvantage, is going to try and cut into you with its great axe. So that is going to be and dulled. My gosh, -1 Annabelle dulling it, making its next damage at a -1. That is going to be a 14 to hit on the first attack.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that is then, dulled twice. Kidsen dulling it as well. Let's see if I can roll this damage before they keep dulling it. There's my D12. There's my D12. I never give you enough love. That is going to be 25 points of of slashing damage on its first attack. Its second attack coming in at you. And that is just going to be a 12 to hit.
That will not at all just glance off my scale.
All right, glancing off the scales, that is it for the Frost Giant zombie. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Fess, you are up at the start of your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. I'm going to use a point of adrenaline.
Point of adrenaline to re-roll this.
There we go. It's going to be an 18.
An 18 succeeds.
Thank you. All right. And I'm going to first turn around to the one that has, or as I leave, glance back at the one that I smote and say, "Rest well. This is as it should be." And then turn to the one in front of me and say, "Now it is your turn, and I'm going to bring my rapier around and try and find a nice, soft, fleshy bit to stab."
All right, trying to get a nice, soft, fleshy bit to stab, this being at advantage because of the giant snake that is around it.
Thank you. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage on the first attack.
And I will bring my rapier around again and try and find something even softer.
I'm bringing the rapier around again to try and find something even softer.
Oh, that's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 continues to hit.
That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Additional 11 points of piercing damage.
All right, we gotta
nicely
be good.
done.
Slowly
And
chipping
that
away.
is my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Vom. You're up. Lantiel, you're on deck. Vom, at the start of your turn, I need you as well to make a Constitution saving throw for me, being within 10 feet of the giant.
17.
17 just succeeds.
Right. For my bonus action, I'm going to take the Spear of Grumsh and I'm going to drive it deep into his snowballs.
Yes.
Wait! Hold my master!
Vom, punishment.
Oh, no! No! I couldn't do it!
Oh, yes! Yes! God,
Ooh,
lay
and
down that
unfortunately-
punishment as hard as you can. Oh, that was so good.
Vom, you take 16 points of psychic
Oh,
damage.
no!
Punishment, you take 2d10 psychic damage. And that was a pretty high roll.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
I knew it was coming.
I was so careful. Oh. But that's
Oh, I love it. I love it.
that is at
so
least a
much.
soft 20 to hit.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Oh no. 4 points of force.
4 points of force damage. Oh.
Well,
Oh, poetic.
it was going to be somebody, and if it had to be somebody, I'm glad it was me.
Still one more out there.
Yeah, still gotta be careful.
Oh.
Gosh.
So good.
Okay. Sorry. I guess I'll just try and finish him off. I'll smack him in the knee with my hammer.
All right, smacking him in the knee with your hammer. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Ooh, not great. I'm gonna use an adrenaline surge.
Using an adrenaline surge to re-roll.
It's a natural 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Aw.
All right, anything else on your turn?
No, it's been a great turn for me.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Lantiel. You're up. Lilith, you're on deck.
Yep, keep it going. Con save for me as well.
Indeed.
All right. That is a 22.
22, yeah, you succeed very nicely.
Oh,
All
wait,
right.
sorry. Because he's restrained, should I not have had advantage on that attack?
Oh, yes, you should have.
All right, I'm going to try that one more time. That'll be a 21.
That will hit, so go ahead and roll that damage while Lantiel is deciding what she would like to do.
Oh, yeah.
10 magical bludgeoning.
10 points of magical bludgeoning.
I'm going to keep my hold on him. Restricted.
Ooh, you cut out there, but I'm guessing that was keeping your hold and attempting to continue to constrict?
Yep.
All right.
At advantage because of restrained. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is... Ooh, good. Another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Another 13 points of bludgeoning damage. 1 second. You can feel the bones cracking beneath the giant. But it is still holding on.
Okay. Don't really need to move much. I'm just gonna hold tight. That's it. That's it.
Okay. So, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. And you also being 10 feet from the creature, I need you to make a constitution saving throw for me, please.
I will use an adrenaline surge on that.
Using an adrenaline surge to re-roll.
Ow.
That is a 16.
16. That is a failure.
Actually, wait. She's within 10 feet of me.
Oh, then 19.
19. You're good to go.
Nice.
Oh, Fess, I could hug you.
You could
Um,
try.
You
With
can
that
try.
armor class, it's not going to happen.
In a nice way, not to hurt. Alright. Well, not wanting to do that again. Beep.
Just backing up ever so slightly, like that's cold. We're not gonna do that
That's-
anymore.
Yeah, I don't like that. And trying to find a good view. I think I caught a little bit of an angle of his chest. I'm gonna try to aim for it.
All right.
2 more Eldritch Blasts.
And Mr. Awesome giving you another adrenaline surge. I believe bringing pretty much everyone. People are pretty high on the adrenaline surges right now.
Alright, I will
Oh,
use
good.
one of them for the second blast.
One of them to re-roll the second.
And again, I rolled the same thing on both, and that puts. Oh my gosh, I just forgot what. 21. Wow.
21
that
hits.
Should have been easy math. Alright. That's 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage. And it did not make its con save on that. So that last bit of force damage actually hitting it, you can see Lantiel wrapped around. You're kind of in that position to look at it right at the face to chomp down. A bit of Eldritch Blast hits the skull, imploding slightly as the force goes through, shooting out the other side.
Yeah.
And the giant falls to the ground. As it does, both of their bodies begin to frost over and shatter into a million pieces, leaving behind a solitary hammer.
Oh,
Fun.
Okay.
As you are now all within the, we're gonna hold on to this for a second. As you are now within the layers of the labyrinth, looking around, you can see that there are tunnels leading from both the left and the right of this room. And the hammer resting in the shards of ice, that is where we're going to end today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. As we end the episode, this was played right before the end. Who did it? Who did it? Who
Boat card?
did it? Mr. Awesome played the boat card.
Yeah.
I was not going to interrupt the ending, but I will do this after the ending. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up on a boat.
Blush, Gauntlet Master, blush.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, we never had to deal with ice on the boat. That was not a thing. Although my sailing friends up in Canada every year, they actually do have to cover up their boats in the winter so that the snow doesn't get on board or like on the main deck and get inside. And sometimes they'll even haul the boat out of the water, which is something you actually have to do very often. Well, very often. We had to do it 3 times on our 4-year trip around the world, where you haul the entire boat out of the water to do some repairs. But I'm just going to end things on the most terrifying thing that you ever have to do on the boat, and that is cleaning the, essentially the speedometer, the knot meter, because if it gets clogged mid-sail, it's not the sort of thing that you can haul the boat out to fix. It's this, it's a little paddle that is on the very bottom of the boat, attached to a long, thin rod that you have access to from the inside of the boat. So to clean this thing, I had to watch my father many a times in the middle of nowhere pull up one of the boards and pull the rod out of the boat, leaving a hole about yay big, where, watching this happen, suddenly water whoosh come rushing into the boat that he has to then clog up very quickly. Clean the rod, and then put it back, and watch more water come rushing in. Then there is no more terrifying of a thought of you actively have to make a hole in your boat to continue going forward.
Oh,
Like, for the
that is
briefest moment,
terrifying.
you are sinking.
Yes, exactly. For all of a second, we are sinking. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, let me go ahead and actually pull us into the end screen and music. Next week, we will be back. It will be the first gauntlet of the new month. And we're going to see what this hammer might be. Vom, I saw your eyes perk up quite a little bit. As the players continue into the farther layers of this level of the Labyrinth. Thank you so much for joining us. A big thank you to everyone who contributed bits to us here at the Adventures Pack. Thank you to all of our viewers. You guys, it's awesome. Thank you for being here. To all of our subscribers and everyone who has gifted a sub, it's great to have you. Welcome in. Our next show is on Sunday. We are going to be continuing on with our new cartography show. So if you want to hang out and have some chill cartography times and make a map with me, you can come on by and say hi. After that, we've got another Painting in Place on Monday, which will be our community challenge. The community challenge this month is Skyward. So be sure to get your submissions into our Discord for Skyward, whatever art you've been creating that is in that vein, and I will be making my piece on Monday. Those are the last. Oh wait, and then I think we actually have a stream. Our stream on Wednesday will be the last stream of the month. We'll have a Pack Plays, and that will be the last stream of the month. So if anyone wants to try and beat out Oddfon at the chance of the chat boss and to be our VIP next month, well, those are going to be your times. A big old congratulations to all of our viewers and to you all, the players, for unlocking the Labyrinth. We are going to be heading over to our Discord for a post-show hangout, and we would love to have you there. If you're not already a part of our Discord community, come on and join. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be a subscriber or anything like that. We are an open and welcome community of all. We would love to have you there. We're going to talk about what went right, what went wrong, and just have a grand old time. So come join us in the Discord. Also, I would like to give a special shout out to our patrons. These are the people who donate to us here monthly. And outside of Twitch, and it's with everyone, all of your support that we're able to continue growing and doing the sorts of stuff that we're doing here at the Adventures Pack. If you're interested in being a patron, you can check out our Patreon. Also, before we go, another quick shout out for our charity of the month that will be receiving a portion of the bits that were tipped tonight, and all the month. That is, Emmy, do you want to take it away?
That's the Eden Reforestation Projects. They're a really awesome group fighting poverty, fighting deforestation, fighting climate change. They're really cool. We have some information about them down in our widgets below, but we're also going to be donating 5% of all bits tipped to us. They're pretty great.
Indeed. So I think with that, thank you all so very much for watching. We'd love to see you at the post-show hangout. And if we don't see you at the next show, we'll see you at the next Gauntlet. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Stay frosty, friends.
Night all.
Psychic
Does that
damage!
count?
Lontiel. Lontiel. Started that. Wow, I did that twice. Lontiel, you're going to take 16 points of psychic damage at the start of the next round. Bye, everyone.
Sweet.